little boy and a little girl sharing a little bathroom.
Yeah, little kid.
Which is kind of like, it's weird.
I don't want to share no.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, if it's two girls, right? And they want with two boys that, I don't know. I'm just trying to
when I grew up in Detroit, they did have that. But it was more like just like we share. Yeah, like that. Okay, chill.
Y'all ready?
Yeah. Oh, I will get to you in a moment. We're gonna do this later.
So on the intro, he like starts it. We're just kind of sitting, not talking, and then he'll introduce us, and that's when we talk.
Thank you.
He doesn't allow us. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, you're tuning in to the Unbreakable Black Man podcast with your host Michael Terrell, and I'm so glad you're here. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm your guy. But anyway, this is the Unbreakable Black Man podcast, and I'm your host Michael Terrell, and I'm so glad you're here. As you know, I'm always in the mix with the Bisquick. And I have me the old, the new, and the shrewd. But we're going to do what we do. And so, as we always do, we start with the old and end with the new. Man, I should have been the local rapper, but
I'm like, just bust out.
For some odd reason, I didn't make it. But so, as y'all see in the corner, we have Mr. James is in the building. And then also we have Mrs. 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
Not the 1, not the 2, not the 3, 4, 5, or 6.
The 7.
Anywho. All right. And then we have 2 new guests with us. Yay. And so these 2 new guests, I would love for each of you to take some time to introduce yourself.
You go first. Well, I am Tammy. Hello, Tammy.
Hello, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
What's my name? Alias gonna be.
What's my
call
name?
me Sexy K.
Ooh.
Yes,
In Sexy K. So, how we do it on the Unbreakable Black Man podcast, we just a lot of times just have random things that we talk about. We don't have no set subjects. A lot of times we talk about what's on our minds. Sometimes we talk about what we've been through, what we see the world going through, and we just have our opinions on it. You know, everybody has different opinions. You know, we a lot of times joke and kiki. You know, nothing too serious. We just love to see how other people really think and really involve themselves in this world. You know, we always have different people on so we can get like different opinions. And even to the point to where I wanted to make sure, even with the Unbreakable Black Man podcast, I wanted to have, you know, different people on here. Like the reason why I have James on, the reason why I like having on is because
I'm the token white guy.
Edit.
He is.
Edit.
I said your name again.
Yes.
Your name sounds too close to fucking.
Yeah.
See, you said it again. Now I gotta sit here and edit that part.
All right.
Can I change my alias?
Don't edit no more.
Don't change.
Go ahead. Wait. No.
Can I change my alias now?
Yes.
Billie.
Billie? Wait, how did we go from Tammy?
All right. So this is what we're gonna do, right? This is Billie. This is 7.
Billy badass.
Billie.
And I'll figure this shit out in some way to edit out everybody else's name. She said, she wants Sexy K is about to go through a change.
It'll probably change about 500 times.
All right, so y'all will be delighted to know that every probably 15 minutes we're gonna be introduced to somebody different. Cool beans.
All right.
Great. So
Before we get started, I wanted to point something out. And for the person that before the video comes out, if you can't see this, you're not going to be able to understand. But I want to point out if you look at the video, there's a clear divide where all of the black people are sitting on one side of the room, and no one wants to sit next to me. I even wore my Sade shirt.
Points, could you want your shirt?
Hey, told you. And I'm just getting warmed up. No, it's fine. I just thought it was funny. Yeah.
It's funny.
The damn divide was made a long time ago.
Not intentional. Right.
Ah, well.
Kalina's cutting him no slack.
Yeah.
I'm just messing. And this looks like well sat into. Like he always sits over there. Like you can tell that's his little.
That is his.
Yeah.
So, have y'all done podcasts before? Like,
No.
Really?
Yeah.
No. I was on the radio.
Clearly. No, I'm just kidding.
You know
what?
I missed that. What
Sorry.
Clearly.
Sorry.
You was gonna sit next to each
No. He can stay right over there with his Sade shirt. Wait, what were you saying, Billy? What's your name now?
Billy.
Billy.
Okay.
Billy. No, just Billy.
Oh, not. Oh, Lord.
I'm just gonna have to see all of me. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
All of me loves.
I'm telling you.
Love you.
I'm finna move in a minute. Yeah, I'm finna sit. Oh, go sit next to me. He's like, this shit finna get on my damn nerves.
All right.
Okay, what were you saying, Billy? I'm so sorry.
I didn't say anything.
I thought you were talking about something. Was there a question asked? What happened?
Well, it was more so that I think that. Oh God.
Her name is Shira Seven.
Like, these names.
Okay, let's
So,
take that from the top.
Yeah,
the number said.
the number.
No. So 7 was saying.
I know it's hard not to say my name. Say my name.
Whenever you around me, say beep. Let me stop. But anyway, she was saying that, asking you like, have you guys did podcasting before? And you were saying no, that y'all haven't. Yeah. And then she was like, well, and then
it just went down.
It went from there.
You were down
I
radio.
interrupted.
It was a radio interview, but I can't remember what it was. But they were really nice. No shade. They were really, really nice. I just can't remember what it was.
So where y'all from? Where y'all came from? What?
From my mama and my dad.
Okay, let me see. I'm East Atlanta, Gresham Road, Flat Shows, over and now. Over there.
But where you really from?
I'm originally from Detroit. What up, though?
Oh,
that's where I'm originally from.
BMF.
PML.
really,
Not BMF.
like you automatically just a part of that. If you there, like I knew
Charles. Yeah, I hung out with all them.
I could bit Meech eggs, like come on, like. But that's just like people from Atlanta. Everybody, if you're from Atlanta, if you talk to somebody, yeah, shut up, know that man, me and him did something. Like, come on, bro.
You don't right.
Like Atlanta is small but big, like you could be next door and still don't know your neighbor type things, but you could be across town and for some odd reason bump up to somebody like your ex or something, like, damn, how?
I mean, that is true though. That's very true. It is
like
small in that way.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but I hate bumping in to old classmates. Hey, sorry, because
He's gonna get real right now.
Because the first thing you think is, you better not be doing better than me. You better not.
The funny thing about Facebook is you get to see that 85% of the people that was so-called doing so much better than you or was higher in status than you fell off the cliff. Like somebody did the Leonidas, what is that? This is Sparta. Like that's how hard you got kicked. Because I see some of the people that I desired back in the day. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Like you was top 5.
You was top 5.
You was top 5
But
in
it
90s.
do be like that. Yeah. It do be like that. But what about
life be lifing with some people. They just
yeah,
and
they look
sometimes
bad.
it's karma coming back. You never know, like how they treated people. Now it's coming back on them. You know?
It's crazy to see people that peak in high school.
Yeah.
That are like the athletes, like and everyone's like, he's the man, obviously.
They be
He's
looking
crushing
Like
pussy.
Al Bundy.
Coked out.
Yeah, and then, but a lot of people are like still living in their high school days.
Yeah.
That's what I would.
Yes.
Yeah.
They haven't even changed at all. Like
Yes. It's some girls that I work with. They still act like mean girls. You know what I mean?
That's
Because that's how they
crazy.
used to be in high
We too
school.
old for that.
Yeah.
we too old
Yeah.
for that. It's like
old.
you're the same person. You haven't grown. You haven't like you're still gonna be like I'm still me to my core. Like I'm probably very similar in a lot of ways, but you grow up. Like you experience things, or you want to just be a better person, like a different. Not a different, you know what I'm trying
I
to
know
say.
what you evolve.
So
evolve.
because people do evolve. Do you feel some type of way if somebody still is holding a grudge from somebody from high school?
Yep.
Like if you just graduated, okay, but it's been like 20, 30 years later and you still dislike the person because of what happened. Like
When
is that
y'all were, like,
something
kids?
that, like you need to work on?
Yes.
Maybe because it's some hoes.
Man.
It's on site. It's some hoes from high school. For real.
Yeah.
Which
one?
They bully me real bad.
You do that shit too?
If I
What?
see you, it's
I
on.
Hold grudge?
Yes.
I still have
Yes.
I still have people that I know from high school that did certain things that made it to where like I don't give a fuck.
Same.
Okay.
If me and you sung Kumbaya, I'll never fuck with you.
Yes. That's right.
Never fucking with you is one thing, but holding a grudge, of course, like there's no like.
Like I'm not gonna
I've never
do
been in,
harm
like-
to you.
like,
Yeah. But you ain't got to show up and be
Maybe.
like,
Maybe.
No, I'm not gonna be phony,
Maybe.
but it's like you gonna say one wrong thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
one wrong thing to say.
Cause I'm
and it's
waiting.
wrong time.
But
Right.
you're talking about high school though. You're never gonna.
I still got that. I still got them emotions in my motherfucking
But how
backpack,
often-
just waiting to take this shit out.
How often? When's the last time anybody has ran into someone that they went to high school with?
Yeah, it's rare.
Necessarily
Yeah.
running
Not,
into
rare.
it, that's just
not
like
including
on social
friends.
media.
Not including friends.
Yeah, it's
But what
strangers.
about-
It's
what about
rare.
go-
It's
social media?
social media mainly.
Like
Like
that's-
Nah, not
yeah.
social media. Because like, what's that? What's holding a grudge for social media gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
I don't care.
I'm gonna DM
really.
you. Like, but I'm saying you never see.
Remember that time in science?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
If I see you, I'm gonna fuck you.
yeah,
up.
it's nobody for you
No.
like that. Nobody.
No.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm okay. I am so.
I feel like for me, like I remember what happened, but I could care less. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
I
Like,
wanna
I'm
be in bad
over that.
places.
I'm
Yeah,
over
I
you.
don't
I don't
Like,
care. Like
it's
I have
like-
so much more
yeah.
positive things going on in my life. I
Yes.
don't need to go back and dig that. And it's no shade to anybody who still has those type of emotions. And like
Said no
that.
shade.
Yeah, but no, I know what she's
I don't
saying.
care. It's just
No
like-
shade to the shady.
But that's
No, it's like, people be like, oh, you should just get over it. And I do agree with that. But it's like certain people, it's like, if I see you, I might get a little triggered.
yeah.
You know what
I can
mean?
understand.
You
I
might
can
want
understand
to-
that. I can understand
I
that.
think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
normal because
I get it, but
I remember like having these girls that was so mean. They weren't. Yeah, they was mean. I was about to say they weren't that mean, but they were mean. And like, this new girl had moved into the neighborhood, and we had like really hit it off and like playing together and whatever. And then the first day of school came, so this was like over the summer that I started knowing her. So I knew her first, and then school started, and like the cool girls like recruited her in, and our friendship was just over. Like she acted like she didn't know me, and like that's something that, yes, I remember it as a 43-year-old woman, but like I'm not gonna, if I see her, and we're friends on social media, like we DM, it's cool, but like I'm not gonna open myself back up like that.
Yeah,
you know, I know what happened, but I could still, you know, like you not causing me. I'm not letting you. Yeah. You know, that's power.
I understand people change, like you know, you can change, but I think there's a lot of people, they were assholes in high school. Yeah. They assholes now. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
they
it's like some of them.
Yeah.
And it also depends on what you went through in high school. Because if you were bullied, of course that scar is a little bit deeper than like what other people have gone through. Yeah. So
I look at you different. I'll be like, oh yeah, you got kids now. Are they gonna do, you know, what you did to other, you know, kids? Is that gonna happen? I don't want it to. Yeah. But that's the stuff you gotta think about.
Yeah.
You know.
I was tissue soft in high school.
I feel like bullying. I feel like bullying is not that bad.
You would think that. So I wasn't soft like I couldn't defend myself or fight for myself. But I always tried to like avoid confrontation.
Okay. Yeah,
and so with me trying to avoid confrontation, it always gave the opportunity for the ones that figured out that I didn't want the confrontation. So they would consistently do it. Oh, wow. So now it's like fuck with me now, motherfucker. Right. Like I'm a whole different guy now. And that's why I be like, I'm Petty Paul, I'm Petty Peter, I'm petty passionate with how I feel about things, you know what I mean? Anything that you want to say, I'm like, man, go ahead and fucking and put it out there. I'm petty, yes.
But it's like,
so if I seen that nigga on the side of the road and I knew I had a spare fixing flat and everything, and I hope it's a puddle right there so I can run over that puddle and nigga.
That's true though.
Sorry.
But
let us know, okay?
Right. But I feel where he coming from. But I just wish I was in that place now mentally back then.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 43 years old now feeling that way. Who gives a fuck? I needed to feel that way then.
Right. And I was like that too. Like I was very like, I'm gonna stay away from the trouble. Like, you know, whatever. I remember like in 5th grade, like this new girl came to our school and everybody's like, yeah, she bad. She came from the bad school. She da. And she was like big. She was big. And why, like her first day of school, I'm minding my business, playing on the playground. They like, such and such want to fight you. I'm like, me? No. For what? Like, what? I don't even know her. Right. She want to fight you in the bathroom. Me and my scared self, the only person I ever fought was my brother. And I went to the principal's office.
That's good for you. Good for you.
I went to the principal's today. I'm like, bitch, what? Let me not start.
So wait, you said you think bullying is good. I want to get back to that. I heard what you said.
I know you've been dying to get back to it.
He said he thinks bullying is good.
Wait,
well, there's nothing wrong with bullying. Is that what he said? I don't want to say that, James.
I can agree with him though.
There's a way to do it. Like now, of course, like.
So you were a bully. That's what you're telling. That's what you're telling us.
You were a bully? Oh no.
I fucked with people. Like that's what you do.
No.
Do you not think that I got fucked with?
Right.
Okay.
That's why you bully.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah. That's what.
So that was a way to develop tough skin, is what you're saying? Or?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I can see that.
Absolutely.
But did you like beat up people or you just judge
No.
I'm talking about like you know like real.
What type of bully? Like
it would be fights sometimes, but like not really. But like because there would be some people that you just get up under their skin and then they get disrespectful and it's like, well, hold on, I was fucking with you. Why are you doing this?
It's a fine line. You don't know what that person could be sensitive about, what they're going through at home. You don't care because you're a kid.
I bully my daughter.
Yes, he does.
What?
He does.
Dead ass.
And his uncle.
Trying to get her to have thick skin, but you don't think that can backfire?
No.
You think she's gonna put up with shit moving forward?
Yeah. My daughter is very strong minded. But I also give her the love that she needs too.
Well, I'm about to say it's a balance.
Yeah. I give her a lot of love too. Yeah. I give her a lot of love, but at the same time, like I know that the world's gonna like.
I feel that's smart.
I don't want you to feel like to deal with the assholes that you got to be on 1,000 different medications, to deal with the assholes that you gotta go to a secret place and cry and all that. Nah, stand up to this pussy.
Well, that's how I am with my daughter. Like, no. You fight, you know what I'm saying? I was like, always make them hit you first. That way it's self-defense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I tell her, and don't give a fuck about what nobody think. You know what I mean? But
I mean, as a teenager, that's really hard because you're still discovering who you are. So when you're insecure about your body changing, so it's hard to not care about what people think.
Yeah.
Especially now. Can y'all imagine growing up with social media?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And then they do all the filters, so by the time you see them in person, you're like, wait, who is this?
Think of all
because they want to look, perfect.
Think of all the videos you see of people that are just like. Imagine if you were outside right now and you were like just looking around, like looking at the ground, and I just record you and I go, look at this fucking loser. Like a lot of people do that.
They do that.
They do that.
That shit's weird. I don't know how many times I've been recorded.
Yeah. And that's a form of bullying, I believe.
That's the word.
Because it goes viral.
That's a weird form. That's not real bullying. That's gay bullying. That's you got to do it. You got to do it in person. You got to get in. But you got to see the person like lose the light in their eyes.
That is when somebody pulls out that phone and tries to bully you through the phone. To me, it's like a way of being protected while you bully. Because
real gangster
I know that I can't just off and whoop your ass because you got me on film. Now everybody sees that you bullying me, but in this victim mentality, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he put his hands on you," but literally he's beating me up mentally. Nobody gives a damn about how he's beating me up. He's making me feel
like it's taunting. It's like they want you to do something.
And I'm like,
it's provoking.
I tell people all the time, like the world is very secure now because we have the military, we have police. I said everybody talk about scary times. The scary times was the wild, wild west. When you could be out in the middle of the place and somebody could rob and kill you and nobody will know nothing. There's no fingerprints, there's no camera, there's no nothing. If you walk past somebody, you better respect this motherfucker because this motherfucker might be a killer. But now in these days, you could be walking next to a killer and pull that phone out and be like, you wouldn't shoot me now. You won't shoot me now. You won't shoot me now.
And we sit there and watch it and you go, shoot him. He's going
viral. If that were me,
right?
Yes, keyboard gangster.
Exactly. Yeah, times are.
It's so like crazy. Yeah, social media.
I'm happy we didn't have social media.
And it was a time like that. I don't know about you guys, but like I first got on Instagram like right when it got started, right around like 2012 maybe, and there was no influears.
No,
that was not a thing. It was people just being people.
It was just pictures.
When I joined, it was people posting pictures of their rest, like food
with shitty filters, the worst filters.
You can always tell like the OG.
I always use Nashville filter.
Now you can look like a totally different person.
It's scary.
So what really makes me laugh is when you might see on Facebook and all these different sites and dating sites and any site that you have, right? It's crazy because I hear this from my female friends as well, right? I know that they use filters for everything. I did not know that the men are doing it too.
Really?
This isn't unbreakable.
Doing as a man, you trying to give yourself cheap.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what they call it, the baby filter, where it takes your flaws away. Like,
I know you like a man.
Have you heard of this thing called mewing that men do?
What is that?
Turn the light on real quick. I'm gonna show you. Watch. It's really what you suck in your cheeks and you bite your own cheeks.
What?
And all right, watch. I'll show you. It's
Okay,
so gay. It's so fucking gay.
I can't wait to see this.
Oh hell, God! I'm about to.
Let me.
Wait.
I can't. Matter of fact, just all right, right there. It's that little remote right there. Yep, hit light on at the top. Bam.
Bright light.
Bright light.
Wait, what's happening?
He's about to show us a filter.
Oh my god, that looks so.
Oh my! You've been practicing.
Okay, what is the point of that? What is the point?
It said that's a pose that guys do now in
It's supposed to
pictures.
give you jawlines.
Oh my! Like a contour. It's contour for men.
So lame.
I hope. Yeah,
top left.
the next one over. Yep, right there. Yeah, like man, I see mewing.
I have never heard of that.
That's just like I call it like a lot of guys like the peacock too.
Wait, what?
Peacock. So.
This sounds like sexual.
No.
Yes,
no.
it does.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put you in that. I'm gonna put you in
Y'all give me the
that.
hiccups.
Come here, girl. I'm gonna put you in that peacock.
Oh my!
But anyway.
Put you in the
I'm gonna put you in the peacock. But you know, it's the male peacock that does the lifting and the feathers that like that. And so the more that the pretty, like the more colorful the feathers are, and the more that he can vibrate himself, the more. So they call it when a guy tries to impress a female with the things that he does, he's peacocking. And so, like, if he's wearing a whole bunch of jewelry, got rings all on his fingers, got the paint in his head, like, nigga, you peacocking.
But
They don't care. They just
so you say you don't like that?
Flashy.
No, I mean, I'm not attracted to a guy, so I don't care what a guy do.
I know that. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't. I mean, I feel like all men and even women, all of people try to peacock.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody has a form of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I tell people all the time, like if there were no women in the world, do you believe that I would have a nice house or clean carpets or
I could live in a cardboard box.
Fancy paper towels. They were lovely. These are nice.
Oh, they were very soft.
Okay.
Yeah, I like them.
You know.
But I get it. And everybody does want to feel admired.
Yeah. There we go.
If you say you don't, you a lie.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to feel sexy. You want to feel attractive.
That's why I kind of understood. I don't know if y'all follow like certain
Aisha
spice, but curry.
I'm sorry. I didn't
No.
think about
That's exactly where I was going.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't understand where she's coming from.
Yeah.
But even as a guy,
She's
I
right.
get it.
Yeah.
No matter
always hating on
what.
Wait. I need context. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
no problem. So Steph Curry, you know who Steph Curry is, the guy that play basketball. All right.
Are you talking about what his wife's been saying?
Yeah, about how she's like, you know, she wants to be desired. She always sees, you know, women chasing after. But
Didn't she say she didn't want to have kids either?
Yeah, she wanted to have.
Yeah.
That's
she
so weird to say.
No, it's
She wanted to.
No.
I guess she said that she wanted to follow her dreams. You know, like be. I think she wanted to be an actress and something else.
And I didn't take it as though she didn't want kids at all. I took it like she wanted to like experience her life a little bit. Like, you know, she went to school, right?
How is she not experiencing life? She's married to a millionaire.
That's what it is. That's
before,
her
but
identity.
she's still married,
She's married
yeah.
to Steph Curry, and that's probably what she feel her identity is.
Yeah.
Like, who am I? Why
Right.
I want to pursue the things that I dreamed about instead of just being his wife,
Right.
the mother
Under
of
his
his
shadow.
kids.
But
Right.
but
Like, she had
with all
dreams
that
before
money,
How is that such a
she
bad
could
thing to be a
do
mother?
anything that
It's
she
not.
wants to. Really,
Yeah, but
That's not.
when
I
you've
don't
been
think.
around money, so I ain't even.
No, go ahead.
But when you've been around money
Sorry,
so
bro, I'm
long,
sorry.
it's kind of like it probably will get old. Like you,
Yeah.
it doesn't fulfill you like
Yeah.
you think that it would. I think that it would because I ain't got no money right now. But you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's been around it for all that time. she would be him for a long ass time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They were together like when they were teenagers.
Like if she was like, I want to be an actress, you literally can buy a whole fucking production team.
But I think that's her point. She's just like, she could do it because of her husband is Steph Curry versus she's actually talented on her own. But it's like, Steph Curry's wife. Right. So I think she just like they were saying, she just wants her own identity.
Something
like,
for
I did
her.
this.
Man, if they said as long as I can do whatever I want to, they'd be like, oh yeah, this is who I'm trying to think. Who what I say? I'll just say Oprah. I'm trying to think of somebody who's butt ugly.
Stedman's the man.
But I wouldn't care if she was butt ugly and they were like, oh, that's such and such husband. And I'd be like, yeah, I sure am. As I pull out my card and I start spending it on everything that I need to.
It's different for everybody.
And I think
but
it's
like I said, I get her though.
It's always like a grass is greener on the other side thing too. Like I probably wish I had her life and she wished she had my life, you know, because I didn't have a child right out of college or right out of high school. Like I worked, traveled a little bit, partied for a really long time, and then
circle back on that party. Just kidding.
I missed that one.
They said her past party life.
No, we're kidding.
Let's move on. they've known her since a jitterbug. So they know her party days. They know her party days.
I know what the cackling means.
You know?
Is that oh, okay.
But yeah, like, so I want to segue us because you're not the last podcast, but the one that I was on the phone, there was like a topic. And you had a topic that kind of all relate. You had a topic you heard about in the world.
Edit.
Yeah. I said you're okay.
What is your name?
Right now it can be
Kaykay.
Kaykay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now
5, 4, 3, 2.
I was gonna say, why just 2? No, but I'm just playing.
Oh my god!
I'm just joking. Just a joke.
What?
I'm drinking Mexican beer. I'm not racist.
And he had a Sade shirt for Christ's sake.
Right.
And I'm wearing
It's all a front. All a front.
Right.
I'm the Thanos of white men. You cannot touch me. No, sorry, go ahead.
What were you guys talking about before?
Oh, I wanted to segue.
She said
So,
before.
yes, what were we talking? So,
oh my god.
show's over.
Okay.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Kaykay. Yeah. So, I feel like you had a little topic.
We was talking about what we was talking about in the kitchen.
In the kitchen, girl.
Oh.
What we was talking about?
I mean, the main thing that we got from it was like realizing when you can be woman enough or
no.
to say
you gotta say the topic.
What was the
Okay, here go the topic. Okay. So, you done been with your man for a minute. You know, y'all. Yes.
No, keep going. I want to make sure I
want to know what this is.
You been with your man for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot to be with you. Like a lot. He moved, you know.
He's a good man, Savannah.
He a good man, Savannah.
He's a good man.
And you know, y'all just doing y'all thing. And so sometimes, like
What?
sometimes when it's been a minute, you know, things not get old, but you know, you kind of lose like a little bit of that fire.
Especially, it was like, okay, so we were in a long distance relationship for 4 years, and then he moved down here from Detroit, and so it was like when we would see each, we still saw each other like every month, but it was like, you know, when we see each other,
That
it's
was
like,
ready.
It's ready, it's on. You know what I'm saying? You know, he would do the little sweet stuff, sending me flowers, sending me. He's just a good guy. You know, he still is. He still is a great guy. But it's like, since he moved down here to Atlanta, he's been here for a year. It'll be a year in November.
It's been that long?
Yeah, it's been that long. So it's like, right? Right.
Y'all got a cute
feel like because it took
family.
forever. Anyway, sorry. It's like since he's gotten here with like the day to day, it can get a little mundane, like a little routine.
What you mean? Like what he be doing that you
like he wants to just I knew he loved sports, but he loves sports. So he'll watch sports every time it come on. He'll watch baseball, football, basketball, two squirrels fighting. He'll watch anything. And
Two squirrels fighting sounds sick.
But I knew that about him beforehand, but it's like because
Say that again.
I knew
Just say that
I knew
one
you
more
were
time.
gonna do that. I knew that about him before, but now that I see him doing it every day, it's like, damn, he really is obsessed. But I had to catch myself and be like, okay, I knew this about him, but it's like I'm complaining even though I knew it about him. So that's something I have to.
Right.
Yeah, but as far as like losing the spark, I be like trying to like, well, let's do this. Well, as long as we're back before 7, before the game come on. And one time we come and talking about doing this because it's 2 games that come on.
So you need.
So you're dating the man, basically. You're dating the fucking.
Pretty much like a real,
He's no, it's good. He's got his own boundaries. And you knew.
Yeah.
And God forbid a man
I know.
what you're complaining right now is about a man having interests.
Yeah.
You probably have interests.
I do. And like he's supporting me, and then like he knows that I like murder mystery and like people getting, so he took me to a
Does he?
crazy stuff. So like he surprised me. He took me to a murder mystery dinner one time.
He's gonna end up in a body bag before kickoff.
Figure this shit out before halftime.
You didn't hear this here.
Right now. That's why my name is Kaykay.
Before the opening pitch, it's over with.
But he's very. And
God
that's what we
damn.
were saying. Like I was saying back to wow, I really have to. I cannot be the victim.
No.
You know what I mean? And I think that I'm so used to being the victim in so many situations. I'm just being very transparent right now. Like I ain't no victim in this situation.
No, you
know
got
what
a
I
good
mean?
man.
But I do. But at the same time, it's funny you said that. It's like I do want to realize that I have a good man and appreciate him, but that doesn't mean I'm just gonna let you run over me either. Like, how do I say what I want? Like communicate what I want without sounding or being ungrateful. Like that does just because you like sports doesn't mean I want you to rot on the couch and watch sports all the time. How do I say, baby, I want
when you
I just have one question before you say something. Is it just football or is it basketball? Is it baseball?
everything.
Two girls,
Football season ends
two squirrels
like
fighting.
February-ish.
yeah.
But it's just
I think that's
all the
excessive.
time.
I think that's excessive. And I'm gonna just make a real quick. I know you're like. I think that's excessive. I think he should have his interests.
Yeah.
Of course. But like it's got to be a point where he agrees like, okay, maybe we can either watch it together or maybe we can still do da-da-da. Like here's my sports that like are just it's okay. But the sports I really want to watch, I need
and
that.
he does try to do that. He does try to do that. I guess the problem for me, and that's why I admit that I'm spoiled.
Say that again.
Get how
Say that.
strike that from the record. I am spoiled, and it's so crazy. Like it helps. This is helping me because when I hear myself out loud, I'm like, "Damn, bitch!" Like I don't understand his obsession with it, but guess what? It's not my place to understand.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? That's
right.
what he likes.
Right.
Can I ask,
So,
let me ask you something.
right.
When you so obviously you've seen him watch games, whatever game it may, he gets excited, right?
Child, yes.
So you see that's exciting for him.
Yes.
Has there ever been a thought to have been like, maybe I can try and get him, because that'd be more time with you and him together, trying to learn the game.
He does. does. And when I ask questions, he doesn't make me feel like I'm stupid. Like, you know, like he does explain it to me. Like I said, y'all, it's my ass. It's me.
Okay. I was gonna say you're not helping. You're not sounding good.
Like, that's why I said like this is really helping me. Like, wow, I be complaining and shit. You really got it kind of good.
That's the beginning of the fight, though. When you could realize,
at least you had that self-awareness.
Something going on that might not be the other person. It might be you. Some people deflect so hard and don't want to even look in the mirror. But you know that thing that Michael said a long time ago with that looking in the mirror, like. A lot of times when I look at flaw in another person before I look at that flaw in that person, I always be like, well, what is it with me that makes me not connect in this way? Because like I was just listening to you and I'm like, man, the coolest fucking thing about sports is that you can go to the bar and watch sports and you don't have to even watch the sport. You could just be happy to be in the environment. You know what I'm saying?
You can switch up teams mid-game. You can, if one person you go, I'm cheering for the Lions, and then the Lions start losing, you go, fuck the Lions.
We gotta stay on the Lions.
They I forgot you're from Detroit. I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to do that. I forgot you said you're from Detroit. I think, you know what? I might as well say the fucking Falcons because they're about as ass as anybody.
Not this year. Like, thank you. But I don't watch. The coolest thing that you could do, probably, like, especially if y'all watch sports, like, you know, like, if you know, a lot of things you want reciprocated, right? And you would hope that you would have a person that will reciprocate, right? So the coolest thing, right? If whatever the fuck team that he likes, right? Just not even a game here. Just surprise him with a game that's a state over. You know, and say, hey, I got tickets to such and such, and I want to do a road trip, and I want to do this. You know, like that's how that. You know, a lot of times, like the thing I be feeling like with women have the control of the car. The man is the engine, but women have the control of the car. So a lot of times when you look at the issue that's really going on, a lot of times you can control the outcome of it. So if you feeling like at some point that you feel drained or it's not exciting no more, make that motherfucker exciting, because we gonna do whatever y'all tell us to do.
No, because he's like,
hey man, I'm not trying.
No, turn James's mic off.
No, listen.
Tamika.
I'm not trying to hear any of that shit because.
Here we go.
I'm about to. I'm sorry. While Mike's over here talking about, women drive the car. They drive on bald tires. They don't know what they're doing. They drive on bald tires constantly. They run out of oil. They don't know what's going on.
Take that shirt off.
Take that shit off. Wait a minute. What are you alluding to? Like,
take that shit off.
I'm the sweetest taboo, baby. I'm the sweetest taboo.
James, what's your sign?
A smooth operation.
What's your sign, James?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, hell no. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, she said, hell no. I'm leaving the show. Take Kaykay out.
Kaykay out.
She's out.
I was never here.
Brooklyn's dad is a Gemini. And,
shit.
Who is?
Oh, my child's father.
Okay.
Shout out to Brooklyn and her father.
Right.
You must have put him through some bad.
You don't even know my sign.
I'm just playing. No. I'm talking about the Gemini.
Oh, yeah. Geminis are just...
So what is your sign?
Or just what?
Oh yeah, what's yours? Oh,
I'm a Taurus.
Okay.
Yes.
Jesus.
Stubborn.
The bull.
Stubborn as a
Taurus is
motherfucker.
the bull, right?
Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
sure are.
I am. But see, that's the thing. My boyfriend, his birthday is the day after mine. I'm May 8th, he's May 9th, and we are so freaking different.
Wow. But the men signs of yours are different. Like
I see.
me and Amir, we were the same sign, but like he was so different. I'm over here But like, I feel like you know how you look at the chart and it's like your most compatible, like what is that sign?
I'm supposed to be sister compatible sign? With like Capricorn.
Is it your sister sign?
That's what, whatever's like right across.
Yeah, Scorpio is my opposite.
Like Sagittarius is my sister.
Michael is Scorpio.
Oh. Let me sit over there. But no, Scorpio is and I'm supposed to be compatible with Capricorn, Virgo, and Pisces, but I can't stand Virgos. Pisces too emotional.
Virgos are annoying.
Virgos are
Virgos.
Fucking annoying Virgos.
Shut up. Yeah.
Virgos are critical.
They tend to always. Yeah, they seem to always be autistic. It's like.
That is kind of true though.
We support the autistic community.
I do too, but they're just annoying sometimes.
Are you a May or a June Gemini?
Oh Lord.
Okay, May I can tolerate a little bit more. Okay, June I've been unshut.
See, I'm more of the June. Like Gemini is my sister sign. I'm most compatible with Gemini, and then it's Libra. And those signs, men or women, I can always like talk. But I can talk to anybody. I feel like Aquarius is like anybody.
Y'all just like fun.
That's how my
mom.
No,
oh, your mom's Aquarius?
Yeah, she's
February.
Yeah. Jory's January Aquarius.
Oh, and see, that's the thing. I grew up around Capricorns. Oh. So, you know, that's probably why I'm a little selfish and crazy. And I'm not trying to be funny. Like my mom, my grandmother, they were very narcissistic.
Oh.
Very. You know what I mean? So I think I've gotten, not all of it, but
you got,
like, I don't know how to think outside of my feelings and don't even realize.
Is everybody narcissistic now?
I don't think it's narcissistic.
Is everybody says, like, I think that we use that word a little too loosely.
And gaslighting.
And gaslighting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, gaslighting.
I do feel
like a buzz.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so fucking narcissistic. Like,
what's another word I
do? You get that a lot? Do you get that a lot?
Selfish, I don't know.
What's another word? Is that what you just said?
Do you get that a lot?
No, I don't.
I don't think you're selfish though.
But I can't. But I think everybody can be. I don't think that I'm just a selfish person. I'm just like what I explained to y'all before. That's selfish.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 3 sisters.
But you grew up with
older.
No, I grew up by myself.
So she was like an only child.
Yeah. So I grew up an only child for 13 years, and even with that I still felt like an only child because I was, by the time my sister was born, I was being raised. I moved with my grandparents, and even with then, I was like the only child again. And so I
sit over here.
I still have those tendencies.
I do have a question because my boyfriend told me that he lived with his grandparents as well. Is that something with men, like you don't want to live like with your, like why is it more comfortable with your? Pardon me. I don't want to get too personal.
So no, man. I love talking about it. But so for me, I was raised by my mother, and you know when you're young, you tend to not be with the best person. And so as I got older, I started to be a little rebellious and fearless.
Gotcha. Okay.
You are, don't hate me. If you're being abusive to my mother, and as I get older and I start to recognize that, I could fight too.
Yeah. Understood.
You know.
Say less. Okay.
And it starts to be drama at the house. Sometimes it's best when the kid can go and stay with the grandparents.
Understood.
I had like people be like, nigga, where you from? I just had a vendor the other day, the flower vendor. He was like, he said, man, I was confused. I thought I was talking to a white guy. I was like, damn.
I caught a little bit of that conversation, and I was like,
what the fuck?
I was looking like 50 Cent. Like, why am I catching strays? Like, god damn.
But growing up with my grandparents, I had got stability.
Yeah.
I had got structure. I had care. I had loving. I had everything because like everybody my you don't know yet. Well, whatever my grandparents were in the past, I don't know it.
Yeah.
But as them as mature adults, they took good care of me, but then at the same time they let me be adventurous to learn myself and to so that's how I am with my daughter now. Like I'm like, here, I'll help you if you fuck up, but go do it on your own. Like I want you to learn these things, because if I'm not here, I need you to know how to handle it. And that is how my grandparents did it. They I guess because they were old, they're like, nigga, I ain't chasing after you.
So
like,
would you say you're still adventurous? Let's
I do.
Let's explore that.
I do. I still love to try different things. I still love to go different places.
Try different things.
I do.
Can y'all say this? Really?
And what types of things would those be?
Let's take
Pineapple.
Let's take a break. Let's take a break.
We got 10 minutes.
We gotta take a break.
We got 10 minutes.
What time is it?
It's Michelle.
It's 11 o'clock.
It is?
Girl, it's 10:07.
Yeah.
Oh,
She has a curfew at 11 a.m. It's 11 p.m. She has to leave at 11. She's not leaving. We're not letting her leave.
Not until we're done.
So normally we record for 2 hours, and then when we hit an hour, we take a little break. Is that cool?
that's fine.
You ain't got
But
nothing
what
to do.
last time he's sitting up here talking about?
You know what? You know. Don't be mad when I try to act like Stefan. Like normally I sound like Steve. Normally I sound like Steve. I got small nasal passages. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm on my podcast, I want to sound sexy. Damn it! Hello. Yes.
Well,
The bathroom is
the very
one
white
door
voice.
down.
okay.
And
This is good. I want us to like regroup. Because we done broke the ice a little bit.
Oh, so we're taking our break.
Yeah, we're gonna take the break.
Okay, we're gonna take a break.
Right, 10 minutes you said?
Like 10
This
minutes.
is like class.
She snuck in.
Oh,
I'm about to get fired up.
I didn't exactly make her leave.
She's like, quiet,
Lord.
quiet, nobody will see me.
Toodaloo.
She said, please don't do it. She's like, but I was a good guard dog. I protected y'all from the cats.
She's a wonderful guest. Thank you for thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Baby cakes.
Jesus.
So
She's a good dog.
She's a good dog.
All right. So with zero context,
This is like the best podcast guest
I feel
experience
like we
we've
should
had.
come back.
Yeah.
Right. Totally come back.
Totally.
So I don't know if 7 has
Finally.
it took a couple of shots and woo to make me remember. But anyway, so let's real quick. Let's kind of like rear back to say what you were talking about, so we can get this whole carbacle back going again.
We were talking about
Right.
What we were talking about celebrity crushes.
Uh-huh.
And if we were to ever
Get your pass.
come across
Get your pass. Just spit that shit out.
But we have passes.
Right.
Like, would you give your partner a pass with their celebrity crush? Like if they ever happen to be in the same
If
room.
yeah, you say that now, dude.
But the thing is,
That's just
I feel like it's cool for the person, like for it's easier for it to happen to a woman because a man will do those type of things. So if a man is horny and he wants you and you're available, he's going to do it. And so that makes it a little bit easier for you to get to your crush compared to me getting to mine. But you're talking to
Unbreakable black man.
say it again. So yeah. T. Ain't that what y'all do? But anyway, I don't know. Ain't that how y'all do that shit?
I
I don't know. Look, so
it's like
hey,
I
I tried equality. Yeah. Equality.
I think this means
show me again. How do you do it?
Quack, 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 quack. Yeah, but what I'm just trying to say is, like, it is just as good for the goose as it is for the gander type shit. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I won't feel bad. Like if you got a chance to be with your crush and I got a chance to be with mine, hey, shout out.
What if it was one-sided? What if to be with? Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm just talking about straight
what
up.
What does the past entail?
Exactly. You talking about going all the way, man.
Yeah.
I can't get it.
I'm just saying this. As far as you go, I go.
Well, guess you ain't going no fucking way.
So there we go. There we go.
I'm real jealous.
That's
it. About me too, but I can do it, but you ain't. Not like that, but like even if I'm like a harmless flirt, like I just
it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. It's always a two-way street. You know, even in the good book, right? It even say, do add. There you go. Because you know if just as much as you would enjoy something happening to you, if you were sitting there watching somebody doing it to me. You know what I mean? You're not gonna feel the same way. You're not gonna feel the same way. You're not gonna feel the same way about it.
I'm not.
All right, that's all I'm saying.
But also,
that's all I'm saying.
Not to like be on your side because you're my friend, but like
because you're my friend.
I guess like for you know how far you would go, so you feel like it's okay if I do it, but if he does it, you wouldn't know how far he would go.
Yeah, you know what it is too, and I'm gonna say it. Women make it sound so fucking cute. Like, oh, if I had the chance, I would so fuck Denzel. You know what I mean? But when a guy says, "Man, I fucked the shit out of Halle Berry," ew! You know what I'm saying? Like it's more. It just sounds different, but it is the same thing.
Like how it was cool as hell when Stella got her goddamn groove back. But when Paul gets his groove back, it's perverted.
It's perverted. Yeah. It's kind of true though.
Yo, I watched that movie for the very first time. I had never seen it. I finally watched it maybe like a month ago, and I was pissed off the whole time. I was like, that could be my nephew one day.
Because what, he like 19 in the movie?
I think it was like 20.
Yeah,
I wish my
she was like what, 40, 50?
Come up with a 40-something-year-old woman.
Yeah. She was 40, 50?
Yeah, she about 40 something.
And he was 20? If he wanted to, if he wanted to go in the jungle and find a cougar that is his motherfucking power, you know what I mean?
That's cool, but I guess I was relating it to my nephew, and I was
why
like,
though? But life is life.
In that situation,
you've never.
My nephew was 20, and he came to me like, "Oh, this is my girlfriend." And she 40. I was like, "The hell you want with my nephew?"
All right, hold on. What? All right,
that's so fucking sick.
Growing up, KK, what was your biggest gap?
Oh, honey, you mean that I actually? Oh Lord, my boyfriend gonna see. I always liked.
Put it out there on the put it out there. What it is?
Ooh, this is like they might get charges, but I was about. Ooh, y'all ready for this one?
Yeah, that the Unbreakable.
15, he was 30.
Ooh. Yeah, 15-year gap.
30. Yeah. And I would skip school and he'd pick me up and stuff.
What's that? I'm not gonna say it.
Edit. But that's what I'm saying. Like when I hear like these like stories and stuff, and people be like, "Oh, well, back then it was different." It kind of was.
Right,
but then I think back, like, wait a minute, was I being?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Was that? Do you feel like that was a traumatic experience?
No, not at all.
Okay, so I can ask you questions.
Right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like it was wrong at the time?
At the time, absolutely not. Thinking back, especially now that I have a child, it's like, hell yeah, that shit was wrong. But I wasn't thinking that at the time. I was just trying to be grown. And I hate to say like, oh, I was being fast, but I was.
So
and
how did you, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
How did you meet him? Like in a
on chat line.
Okay.
You know, being
Yeah, I
grown. Remember the little chat line?
I was just talking about the chat room the other day.
Cause me,
You are connecting with Juicy 5 that wants to connect with you.
Okay.
Push 5 if you would like to connect with Juicy 5.
They used to leave you little messages.
Yeah.
Be leaving songs.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? You sound real good on the message. I just wanted to just sit back and just try to see if I could go ahead and get you to push that 3 so we can connect one-on-one. Yeah.
My height is 5'10". I weigh.
Okay, I don't remember that at all.
Really? Man. Nah, it was like the phone chat line. You would call a chat line, and then you could either get on the open room, or you could do like one-on-one, and it would be like you would keep pushing. It was like profile swiping. It was profile swiping before profile swiping. Yeah, because it was like because it was.
The rooms that would be ghetto though.
Yeah.
Just be like, fuck you, bitch. Just be acting stupid.
East side, west side. It was so much fun. Like, oh
But
my god.
sorry, I met him on the chat line.
That's what's up.
Back to the comments.
Yeah.
Because like as strict as my grandparents were, I figured out a way to do what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So, and I always like older men. Like my boyfriend now, he's 57. So
And you're how old?
I'm 43. So even though that's just a
Yeah.
little 14.
And I know how old you are. I was just
Yeah, I know. But like I always liked older men. So I don't know. But it's like if that was my daughter, I'd be ready to kill that nigga. You
But
know
see,
what I'm
that's
saying? So it's crazy.
that's I was just about to say
it's
that.
crazy.
Because I think that to me personally, I think that kinda it should not be because of how the order of things are. So a lot of people ask me, with me having a 15-year-old daughter, they were like, if your daughter was 16, 17 and she was dating an older guy, I was like, it's a little bit different if she was dating like some immature nigga that was this, that, and the third. But if she was if she got to be like, let's say she's 18 and she's dating a 30-year-old guy that has his shit together, and I was able to vest myself to say, I approve this nigga, but he's got all the bullshit out the way, because I know that if she dates somebody her age, this nigga is super immature.
He's still
But
learning.
I know that this man right here has a good job, his credit's good, and I'm vesting. Like, she might not be mature enough to realize if this nigga's a piece of shit or not, but that's where the dad comes in, or the big brother comes in, or the uncle comes in. Like, somebody gotta vet this nigga.
So
But as a key
at
word
that-
though, she was 18.
right. She might not even say nothing.
At that point, is there like an age limit? Or like, is there like an age limit that you would say, like, no matter, I don't care how smart this fucking guy is, I don't know.
Well, for
too
me, I
old.
was a child. 15, he shouldn't have been
At that age,
that was.
Yeah.
Why was he even on the chat line? That's
He probably was
Why?
looking
No.
for an adult, but
Not why was he on the chat line?
why was
But I get it. Like,
It was for kids.
Yeah.
That shit was not for kids.
It was for young. It was for young
was
adults.
not-
Young
He
adults.
was just on there.
Young adult. It was not for 15,
That
14.
had to. That had,
think it was
that had to.
He probably had a kid section.
Come on. When the thing come on, hi, sexy singles. Come on, man.
I'm so mad I missed this.
Girl, no.
Hello, sexy singles. That is how it literally got on.
This
It didn't
had to-
say hi, teens and tweens. It said hi, sexy
You some
singles.
teens and
For
tweens.
the hottest,
Teens and
for the
tweens.
hottest live individuals.
Mike,
But it's already
it said tweens for real?
No. That's what I said. I was saying.
So what
if
were y'all doing?
I was saying if it did say that, then it would make sense, but it did not say that.
okay.
It said, "Hi, sexy singles. Here with it."
But you asked me if I was traumatized, James. That's an interesting. It's like at the time I was, but it's like now it's like that was fucked
That
up.
was
Like these motherfuckers knew better. They be so it's like it's sort of like such a catch-22. It's like
it's a catch-20.
Yeah,
but like, it's a catch-22. But see, a lot of times, sorry, I really believe that there's an order to things, and we let society take order away from family business, right? Like my daughter, right? She has me plus brothers, and so there's not a raggedy nigga that would be, because I put me into the boys, and so Messiah has wolves over her, so that's gonna scare away the predators. And if they come around, they're not gonna last long, because you don't have pussy niggas that's gonna be like, well, shit, that's who she dating. Nah, nigga, I'll beat this nigga ass every time.
But her mentality is gonna be different too.
Yeah,
she's been around a certain caliber of men all her life, so she's gonna think and choose differently. I wasn't around that.
That's why I say the order's fucked up.
Yeah,
the family structure's fucked up, and nobody and everybody's so worried about the chicken and the egg, right? Everybody's so worried about who started the shit, who's continuing the shit, instead of trying to figure out how do we fix this shit. Because at the end of the day, every girl needs her daddy.
Oh yeah,
every girl needs her daddy, just like every nigga needs his mama. You need to know that soft shit. No nigga is supposed to be super hard. No woman is supposed to be super soft. No woman's supposed to not know certain things. Like they supposed to, like me and my daughter. Sorry, baby, you're gonna hate me for this. Me and my daughter even are comfortable having casual conversations about sex.
Aww. Okay.
Because in something, don't hate me. Something that's something even personal that we had talked about is like, like I told her, I would rather you, if I find something in your room that I ain't supposed to, right? I would rather you explore home and feel comfortable home than be out here in these fucking streets and end up with some weird nigga or some disease or anything. So it starts with the home for me to be giving you a safe space. And as long as your safe space is at home, you don't have to find that safe space anywhere else. So that's why when I had the opportunity to get to raise my daughter, I was like, yo, give it to me. Because now she has a blanket over her to where she can be whoever the fuck. And my daughter you're weird.
Yes.
I love my anime daughter. She loves to draw. She's anime. She loves the heart. But go ahead.
I went through my baby's phone. I did a surprise little look through, and she was hyperventilating, like, for my privacy, please don't look. I was like, girl, get out my room. And I locked the door, and then she jiggling the door. I'm like, now you're making me mad. What am I finna find? I found something.
So hurry your ass up.
Like, girl, you acting like a girl, stop. So I'm going through the phone.
Time's up.
Right. Because I told her, bring me the phone. And I was like, you got 10 seconds to bring me that phone, because you ain't finna be erasing shit. I know the game. So
we've been there.
Right, been there, done that. So I was just looking for like certain things. I was wanting to see, making sure she ain't skipping class or whatever. They were saying some little raunchy, little bit of stuff. I'm not stupid. I know that I'm gonna find some stuff.
Yeah.
So while she was out there flipping out, I opened the door and I said, Brooklyn, what do you want to say to me before I say what I want to say to you? And then she started trying to put it on the dramatic. Now, I'm not going to say it was dramatics, but she was like, I've been dealing with, depression. And I'm like, I said, baby.
Yeah. Welcome.
Because I don't want to dismiss her, because it is a real thing. But I said,
welcome to Earth.
To say that.
That's what you say.
To get on my good side, because I'm not mad at you. I said, I'm not mad at you.
Right.
I said, I wasn't expecting to just find y'all talking about cupcakes and shit. I said, I know how old you are. I did the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we had a long talk that day, but it's just like you said, like that communication. Like,
that's it.
Don't go in there stupid. Think, oh my gosh, she's talking about sex. Right. Girl, I just want to make sure you ain't sneaking off nowhere. Yeah. I want to make sure you ain't skipping class. Yeah. And I want to make sure somebody ain't forcing you to do something you don't want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I said, Brooklyn, it's nothing you can do to make me stop loving you. You know what I'm saying? So don't be like that. I'm like, I'm not gonna kill you.
But that
you know, I'm not gonna be mad at you, but it's still me.
Bring my gun.
Right.
But the crazy thing is that reinsurance is big.
Yeah.
It's big.
Because I didn't have it.
Yeah. A lot of times you don't know if your you have something in your mind, you'll think it and you'll run with it, and you be like, my daughter know, like I tell people, they be like, you do this around your daughter, you talk about that around your daughter. I said, yeah, my daughter knows me. Like, if I died today, she ain't gonna guess her daddy, she gonna know her daddy. And with that being said, like that's we are on the same accord, right? Through life. And a lot of times she could see something wrong with me before I see it. And a lot of times you need that, because even when I said sometimes I'm happy because she's gonna know how to deal with a nigga that goes through shit and be's busy. Not no nigga that's always on the phone talking about what you doing, what you do. Nah, I need you to know what it feels like to be around a nigga that's working, that goes through stress, that goes through heartache, that goes through this. So you be like, yeah, my dad, I ain't moving now. My dad needs me. I don't need you, girl.
But she thinks that.
Because I let her move at accord with me.
Yeah.
I don't hide nothing from her. I don't put nothing, because you got to know what this shit is, because you're gonna be an adult before I wake up. You know, you're gonna be an adult, and you gotta have to know how to do like everyday things. Even when I remember at one point in time, she was thinking, you know, her friends and all them medication. I was like, girl, what do you do when you have to deal with the world and you can't afford medication? So right now, you have the capability of figuring life out and not have the stress of having to keep yourself up because daddy's holding you up. All you gotta do is figure out how life is. And most people gotta hold their life up while figuring out life. And that shit hard as fuck, because that's what I had to do. And I had to end up learning that shit in a jail cell. And by the time I came home, I was like, damn, I'm running behind. And I wanted to catch up with society, so I had to work extra hard to try to catch up with society. And I was like, I'd be damned if that be my child.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of times I feel like that's what we need to do as a society. They be like, well, the world fucked up. We gonna blame it on this and we gonna blame it on that. Now, look in the mirror. Like,
back to Michael.
that shit start in the household. If your household fucked up, you can't say it's because we can't get government cheese. don't blame it on we ain't got food stamps or we ain't got this or we ain't got that. Like, look at the simple shit that you study with your kids? Do you ask your kids how was your day at the end, or do you just get into did you do your goddamn chores? You know what I mean? Like, like kids are real people too. And I'm running my mouth. I'm sorry. I'm just
but it's so funny you said that, because it's like, you know, I was telling y'all how she was going through her moodiness and everything, and she got right back to it after this. But anyway, we went to the park together. What was it, Saturday? And we was just sitting there, and she was just talking to me and, you know, opening up to me and stuff like that. And I said, damn, I figured it out, and I love this about her. You gonna earn my love, heifer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you for real, like, I don't care how many clothes you buy me. I don't care about what you cook for me, that's what you're supposed to do by law. She's telling me no, I want to spend time with you. I want you.
Yeah.
I want you to sacrifice your time with me. Now, the next day, she was right back to her moody self. But it still meant a lot to me.
That's
like,
sweet.
that's what she's telling me. She's telling me how to love. You know,
That's her love language.
That's her love language.
Yeah.
And I love that because she's going to do the same thing with a man in her life.
Yeah.
Like, no, you finna earn my love and affection.
Yeah.
You know, so it was cool. Yeah. Because I was different. I'm like, just buy me something. And I was you know what I'm saying? But that's my, thing.
Yeah,
but
you gotta love her in her.
yeah, she's a Leo. Yes. She ain't having that. Right.
My downfall when I was growing up is I used to feel unloved that anybody that actually showed me any type of affection, I cling to them like instantly.
Yep.
And they might been the worst fit for me. And they be like, niggas, like, don't you see, like, she's doing this.
Can I say, can anyone relate? I'll just say 2 words. When I was younger, this was blind love.
Oh, facts. Yeah.
Love is blind.
No, man.
That's all I really want to say.
Destiny's Child.
What you think is love is truly
So
not.
wait a minute, let's
Like, I can't be
what was your
alone.
childhood like? Did you have any like traumatizing?
He was a bully.
No,
He was a bully.
He was a bully.
No, like for real, I really.
that was so traumatizing. I was like, dude, I don't even know how to be this alpha. Like,
You
it
really? I cannot. Turn his mic off.
No, seriously, how was your childhood?
great. Had the best childhood. Yep. My childhood was so great that nothing can top it. And everything is just, I'm such a miserable.
You grew up here in Atlanta, or?
Oh, I grew up in the burbs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. I mean, it was a good childhood. I mean, you know.
Both parents.
Yep.
Well, I mean, that was the same way. I had both parents.
Nice holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the great
Family
things.
trips and all that good stuff.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
We would take like a weekly trip every year
A
to
weekly
the beach.
trip.
Or no, I'm saying a yearly trip,
for a
like
week.
a week long.
Okay, I'm like,
Oh,
damn.
Sorry.
Rich as hell.
How was your attendance at school? Every week?
I'm in Milan. I'm sorry.
You want some company next week?
Okay. All right.
Yeah. What's wrong with you pussies? Like, what are you whining about?
Right.
I'm taking weekly trips.
Right.
Shut up.
So what?
God.
So no, you don't have.
But
do you
no.
have any kids?
So
James?
once a year we would take a trip for about just a week, and I went to Disney like twice. The Indiana. We're gonna, bro, get it. You got ChatGPT. Get an all count. The all counts are gonna be nuts if you do it.
What are all counts?
What's that?
Dude.
Oh, counts. Okay, I get it.
Don't do that
so
at a
dumb.
baby shower.
These are just.
Oh,
These are just.
I had a shitty week.
I can't even say it.
so James, you don't have any children, right?
These are just domesticated homeless cats.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the record, James, do you have any children?
I have no children. No. Did you hear what I just said?
No.
What did you say?
I said you guys are just domesticated homeless cats because you go,
He's answering everything but the children question.
Exactly.
I just said I have no children. No, I have no children. I have no children.
I have the children.
That he knows of.
Are you sure?
That he acknowledges.
No.
No? Okay.
You don't.
with him. I still don't know if I want children.
But I think it takes a good person to actually say they don't want kids.
Not right now.
Don't have
anyways.
kids
Exactly.
if you don't want them.
Right.
And don't have them and mistreat them.
Do you?
For God's sake. For real.
So let me ask y'all real quick, since it's a good ratio of men and women. How do y'all feel about today, modern day 50-50?
Oh wow. Well, you guys, shit. Everything is so fucking expensive now. Mm-hmm. Unless you really find a man that. Now, okay, let me say this.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
All these women talking about something, he gotta make $100K, bitch. Where you finding him at? Please let me know. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between a man that makes a lot of money and he still just wants to go 50-50 with you because that's just how he is. Like he has the means to provide and he doesn't. It's a difference between he's making, I don't know, 50, 60,000 a year and he can't really provide everything. You know what I'm saying? So it might not even be 50-50. It could be, you know what I'm saying, 64. Like, you know what I'm saying? However y'all can work it out. Right. But don't make that man feel like he ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's not making six figures and he can't take care of you. That's not fair. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, do I say go out there and get a bum? No, I'm not saying that. Yeah. You know, but be realistic. Be realistic.
Yeah. I feel like if both people work, then both people should contribute. Yeah. But like if it's very off either way, like, you know, then you gotta kind of address that, because just because the one person, like what if the woman is the one that makes more? You know, does that matter? Or how do you figure it out? So I feel like if one person makes a lot more, the bill should kind of be split a little differently. Like maybe it shouldn't be 50-50 because that person's 50 is your, like, it's not your 50. You know, y'all's 50 is different.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? I think it's so weird that this conversation always keeps happening. Yeah, right. Whatever. But in particular in the black community though. And let me tell you, I just see other races. It don't even fucking matter how much money the man makes. And like, say if the man like is like white or you know Mexican or whatever, and he could make like, I'm so done. He could make like okay, maybe 50,000-60,000, right? And he get him a wife or whatever. She'll just be like, okay, we all make 50,000-60,000. If I want a different life or if I want more, I'll work too. You know what I'm saying? Whereas it's almost like the climate with black folks. It's like he made 50,000-60,000. Oh, that nigga, they ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? That broke nigga, he can't provide for you. You know what I'm saying? But what about just getting the family structure together first?
I agree.
Why does it always have to be about the money?
Because Sexy Red talk about the money, Beyonce talks about the money, Lotto talks about the money, Cardi B talks about the money, Nicki Minaj talks about the money.
And our community.
That's something I always keep saying about our community, is that our community does not idolize the right folks. We idolize, you know, the people that can be put into our lives to control us. And the crazy thing is, in the good, like, and I'm not religious, right? But I take a lot of things from religious things and put it into real life perspective. And the funny thing is in biblical terms, the devil was reached through music, so entertainment, right? And he damned him to hell, but they never said that he took his powers away, right? And so it's crazy that with certain beats, certain lyrics, like if I'm mad and I want to go hit a lick, I'm gonna listen to somebody like Young Boy, or I'm gonna listen to somebody like I don't know, like I don't, bro.
I don't know any of these rappers.
Chicago drill music, you know.
It's wild because like all throughout work, it's just like war drums, and like, and that's what they're always talking about in the music, and I'm like, man, that's not.
Yeah, you're
it sucks.
creating that atmosphere through that
you
music.
had just broke it down the other day about the
like I was having a conversation with Seven the other day. Seven, like I know I told you once everything's in, we good,
right?
But but when I was talking to Seven the other day, I was telling her, I was like, if you ever notice, you have to look at certain things that happen in this world, and you have to take your shades off and look at it through a different lens, right? And so when gangster rap came, because before gangster rap, it was pro-black, conscious and pro-black, right? Right after that, how in the hell does it flip right after, right? But during that flip, did you know that there were a whole bunch of contracts being made for private prisons? And so with that contract for private prisons, it's like, hey, in this contract, it says that you have to keep these prisons full. How are you going to do it? Well,
guess what it's called? The school to prison pipeline.
And then that is exactly what it's called.
And that's what it is.
And your favorite people are the ones who own most of the pipeline.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot
you
of
get
these
what I'm
companies,
saying?
a lot of these big companies, they are like whatever.
Boy,
yeah.
like
It's very crazy.
And he's not gonna say it because he'd be like, but I think that it's real crazy, and I might get backlash for this, right? But I don't care. I really don't. This is the Unbreakable Black Man Podcast. Kiss my ass. But one race or one ethnicity controls majority of our entertainment pipelines. And everything that gets pushed through that certain pipeline is negativity.
Yeah,
you don't see no white, like you don't really see no white girl pushing Cardi B's agenda. You don't really see no white girls pushing Nicki Minaj's agenda. You even back in the day, not really. They will try to, but that's when you get Madonna.
Or what's her name?
You get your Iggy Azaleas. You get your Iggy Azaleas.
There you go. That's as far as you're gonna go. Iggy Azalea.
And who's that other girl?
And then a Katy Perry.
Barbie. Is that her name?
But she got famous off of
Bad Baby.
Baby, whatever.
But she is already. She came in the game as trash.
She
came in. She did not come. She did not come in the game as American
like
sweetheart.
She might as well have been Honey Boo Boo.
Right. Like she did not come in the game as
no one
Katy
took her
Perry.
serious.
She did not come in the game as what's the one that what they would talk about? She's dating some football player. Taylor Swift. She's not those people.
Right.
So of course she came in the urban light. If you want, like what they say, if you want to be white and you want to go over there, you're over there. And we're not going to give you the same treatment. We're going to treat you like the niggas. We're not going to treat you like Katy Perry. We're not going to treat you like Taylor Swift. We're going to treat you like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and all the motherfuckers you want to be. But if you want to be the white person that we want you to be, we will lift you all the way up, because we want the white society to look at entertainment in this way, just like Asian is pop. Even when they try to be gangster, they're still pop.
Yeah, they're either pop or they're like, or they're Fast and Furious Asians.
Right.
That is so.
But the outlook of entertainment for us is the crackhead, the scammer, the baby mama, the baby daddy, like, even that's why I say, even with Tyler Perry, like I don't respect too much of what Tyler Perry do, because he paints the same picture. Yeah, my nigga, good for you. You got rich off of exploiting us.
Did you hear about what he did with Boondocks?
No.
Yeah, he shut them down because they made that episode basically spoofing him to the T. And he said he was like, take that shit down, and they did. That's how much power. But they're gonna show you how much power he had.
Yeah. Atlanta too. Didn't they do an episode of Atlanta when he was Mr. Chocolate?
Mr. Chocolate.
Last season of Atlanta, they like did a Tyler. They didn't say it was Tyler Perry, but they definitely everybody said Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Mr. Chocolate.
Yeah, because I forgot what his name was on the Boondocks, but it wasn't Tyler Perry. But it was like ridiculously like similar to Tyler Perry. Like Tyrone Peterson.
Yeah. Skylar Perry. Yeah.
Skylar Perry.
Tyler Perry alone.
And he shut it down.
He shut it down. Yeah.
They stopped it, and then they tried to go back and like still try to do it, and the producers was like, "Nigga, you can't."
Yeah.
He said no. That goes to show you how much power he got.
Yeah.
But you know why?
But they really pulled his card.
Some if
Because
you
it's what the culture like.
so, there's certain life is waves, right? And you could ride certain waves and get to where you want to be. And certain waves are good waves, certain waves are bad waves, and certain waves will get you to the same place. But it all depends on which one you choose. And to me personally, I feel like, he always say that he was homeless and he was all this before he started his Madea plays, right? And the same thing I think about Tupac. I say this shit all the time. He was a plant, motherfucker.
You think so?
I know so. But I'm not going to say I know so because this is the Unbreakable Black Man podcast. I can't say that I know. But hell yeah, I believe that he was a plant.
Tupac?
I do.
Allegedly, he was a plant. Allegedly.
So you think, once they were done with him, then
they can't get us now because we said it's alleged.
So I either believe that he's not in the United States or they really executed him.
Oh, you think he's still alive?
I could. Because at the end of the day, when I don't need you no more, you need to get the fuck on.
You know who
a lot of people do.
You know who I think's still alive?
Michael Jackson.
Adolf Hitler.
Bro, what?
I think he might be. I think
he's 100 years old.
Is he a vampire?
No, he wouldn't.
Right. He would be over 100 years old.
Yeah.
He would be like 5.
Like that was.
You could say you don't think that he was executed.
You don't think he killed it because he's supposedly
They took cyanide.
Unalive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta learn all this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He took cyanide pills. Yeah, apparently.
That's such a.
That's probably not a good.
But I really,
for what he did.
I think that is very weird, right? That just imagine me being in the CIA, and I see this guy that's in the performing arts school, and I already have ties to his mama.
Oh yeah, because she was part of the whole Black Panther,
and
she was Asada was his godmother.
Yeah, and they already had connections with it, and it's like
that's too much shit though. I want to take a nap.
I'm talking about
as far as like I couldn't go through that if I was him. Like I just
but did you see his performing arts interview?
No, but I know he went to that school with Jada.
Where he was like, yeah, my name is Tupac.
Oh,
and it's crazy that the world is the way that it is, but I believe that one day that
that's how he was really
you think I'm lying?
He was very
he was a bit sassy. He was a little bit sassy.
A bit sassy. A bit.
But then he said that he turned down Quincy Jones, but did he?
Wait, what?
Yeah, could you hear that? Yeah, he said Quincy. Damn,
Mike, you're hitting everybody with the Tupac is gay.
Because I be
on a Friday night.
I know, like yeah.
God damn it,
Let's
man.
talk about.
I'm like,
yeah.
Friday night. It was crazy. What happened to you too?
Here you go.
Who's y'all celebrity?
Doja Cat.
For real?
She's like, I like her.
When I was a kid, most kids act like.
Yeah.
Hold on, no, there's a difference between being flamboyantly and being Tupac.
Was that AI?
No, this is the actual interview of him from the
But he
School of
never
Art.
really. Was he ever really gangster though? Do you think that was like a?
I think it was like
So what I'm saying is you push even with the beef that you push with Biggie. Biggie didn't need that. Biggie was blindsided by his beef.
Yeah.
He didn't know nothing about it. He didn't have nothing to do with it. And he's like, yo, I thought that we were best friends. Like,
They
what the fuck happened?
together, yeah.
Right. So
that was Puff Daddy.
But no, because
but
remember too,
I
believe
believe he's a part of it. Here. Can y'all hear it?
He was so cute.
He was so gorgeous. Him and D'Angelo.
Just turn it all the way up to some microphone.
Yeah, it's playing.
I think he was just at an artsy school.
But what I'm saying,
Send that to 7, because so 7 can send it.
Yeah.
I'll send y'all the full. I will send y'all the full interview. I will send the full interview. But what I'm but let me.
He did sound like a kid.
But he all right. So you go from that to being the most gangster, the most gangsterous revolutionary
to getting the juice,
right?
Get the juice,
right? But
Migos grew up in
but at the same time, you're pushing agendas. You're pushing agendas. We have private prisons and we need niggas to act gangster. Yeah. We need niggas to get locked up. We need niggas to sell our dope. We're putting dope out here. Here's the dope. Here's the gangster music. Here's the gangster movies. Here's Menace to Society. Here's Boys in the Hood. Here's Roots from back in the day. We're going to put all this shit into your mind. We're going to give you all this shit so you can idolize this shit. Go out here and try to do this shit. And we're going to give you the shit. We're going to keep in the CIA. Don't forget the CIA is invested into Hollywood. There's a CIA budget in Hollywood. They literally have an investment in private prisons, Hollywood, and music. And we be like, well, we don't see this shit. Like, come on, man. But we get mad at niggas like Charleston White and other niggas that just...
I just don't like what how he talk about
how women. He says it. Say it again.
No, what he says about... Let me say this.
I love Charleston White.
What?
He's hilarious.
Yeah, fuck that.
He says
but why can't you be funny without always talking bad about black women? That's why I don't understand.
He says
all these people that are
he talks shit about everybody.
He hates white people.
He talks shit about everybody.
Yeah,
but he's
hilarious.
Trigger. That's all it is. It's a trigger. But sometimes you can't get mad at triggers.
Like, he's so like.
Why do so many people have to? Why? I just think, and this is my opinion.
So y'all didn't like Kevin Samuels too. Bow, 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 bow.
I just don't understand that. Why out of all races, we should not be on there talking about our own women like that. You don't see other races of men to the
y'all talk dirty doo-doo about black men.
We don't get on.
Women talk dirty doo-doo about black men on their podcast. On their podcast.
We tell the truth.
But we're talking about
experience.
Your truth.
Difference between talking about your experiences and dating. If all you've dated was black men, you're talking about that. But it's another difference between all black men are lazy. All black men don't take care of their kids.
He never said that shit.
No, he called black women fat. He called black women lazy. He said that black women were low value. Black women over a certain age. But you don't do that. Why do you have to put the black women as a black man? But he could have kept it as women. Why did you have to throw the black in there and you're a black person that's ignorant as fuck?
And he was trying to get
like if we're talking about one, all right, so if he would just took the black, if he would have took the black off, that would have made you accept that shit.
That would have made me less offended as a black woman. Hell yeah. Because if you're just talking about dating in general, keep it at that. But when you make your core audience from bashing
You're
black
also
women.
Black. Like that makes
and you're making money off, and you're also black. You
look
came
crazy.
from a black woman,
Like
but
you
not
look
only
crazy.
that. Yeah, not only are you bashing us, he also
look
got on
crazy.
there putting other races of women on a pedestal. He would get on there and say, "Oh, you don't see Becky out there gaining weight and all that, but it's fat Becky's every fucking way."
And he was
but he would put them on a pedestal and then talk down about us. That's bullshit.
But when he gave a scale, he gave a scale of black women. He never gave a scale of outside of black race.
What do you mean?
Like when, like if he would compare a woman to the scale, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, he would say Kelly Rowland was a 10.
Yeah,
right?
he did.
He would say Rihanna was a 9.
But he didn't do this with
Beyonce.
these white women. He said that and I didn't mean to cut you, but he did also say this, that European features were considered beautiful by some scientific bullshit study that he said that he looked at, that Eurocentric was considered more beautiful than African features. He said that too. What kind of shit is that?
So
you know what I'm saying? You don't get on there and you say no
He's
shit
a
like
self-hater.
that.
So it's not really.
Cheers to that.
I think, and I'm not trying to. I'm playing devil's advocate, right? Because I love my black women, so don't.
Yeah, I don't think that you.
Right.
I would leave.
So, but I just look at it like, like if a woman, like for me, I have a friend of mine, and one day she came to me and she dogged me the fuck out. Cause she was like, you always say you want a woman. She's from Africa, so I'm giving this shit right. You want a woman, but you don't even dress like you care. You don't dress up. You don't have no jewelry. You don't have nothing. You don't smell good. And like she was handing me the business. And I was like, I could be sensitive. I could be sensitive about it and be like, her delivery was fucked up. But I wanted to hear the message. Fuck the delivery. Let me hear the message.
But that's one woman talking to you, not a man on a national platform generalizing you and all other women. It's basically like making you feel like you're at the bottom of the totem pole and this is what you have to accept. You know what I mean? And that's don't do that.
It's not really. It's in like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate. So don't get too hard into what I say. Do right?
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Cut his mic off.
But I think that hard truths are the right truths.
Everything he was saying wasn't true.
And
that was his opinion.
And listen,
that was his opinion that he tried to push off as truth.
Like, listen, I know we've only been talking for like an hour or two. Mm-hmm. You don't have to settle for whatever you think you have to settle for. Like, you can always work towards whatever you want. Mm-hmm. Hey, you got it. Like, you're cool people. Aww. You can do it.
Oh, here we go. But when I'm just saying, I just wish, and I feel where he's coming from. Sade.
Did you say you had on a Sade shirt?
Sade. Okay, I'm like, girl.
No, I did not do that. You said that. I didn't say that.
But no, I'm just like, why do we? It's like the more that's put out there, and especially for like the younger generation and stuff, they don't need to hear that. No. You know what I mean? I don't want them to be programmed to think black women ain't this, but because Brooklyn's looking at my daughter. She's looking at that kind of stuff. She know better. Yeah. But what about for the girls who don't know better? What about for the girls who I gotta, they make fun of little Kim or whatever. But do you know what she said in the interview? Mm-hmm. She said that she started getting the surgery because all the men that cheated on her with like the Pamela Anderson looking type. You know what I'm saying? So she said that. So she was like, I gotta look like this, like them, to be desired. And now she looks like, and I love little Kim, but she looks like a cat because she was trying to manipulate herself to fit what they said was good looking.
I always thought she was so
I always thought she was so pretty when she first came. But
you said, wait. You said Lil' Kim?
Yeah.
Dude, she looks like the gremlin from
now she does.
Leprechaun. Leprechaun.
The gremlin from Leprechaun.
She always looked like that.
No.
Sorry.
You thought when she first came out, she was not
I thought she was fine too at one point.
Yeah, she was. But listen,
I think that this is at the point to where I kind of do feel like the chicken and the egg type thing, because I really believe that when you don't get that type of love from the beginning and you chase it for so long, you start to question your own ability and your own looks and your own things. And once you start to question it, it don't matter about what the outside is. You start to internalize that shit and you start to make that shit the crust of your fucking existence. And that's when you start to do these things. It takes a strong, like I'll tell you this, it takes a very strong person to live in this cruel ass fucking world. And even before, but even, you know, we say that shit about social media now, but before social media it was school. Before school it was schooling. Before schooling it was the township saying that you was a fucking witch. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always gonna be something. And it takes that person that's just, you know, what made me, and I'm gonna say this on podcast, what made me change how I was I started to idolize how my cousin was. My cousin was an asshole, and he got off on shit because he was honest and he was an asshole about it, and he just said, I didn't want to do shit, or I don't want to do this, or I'm this, or I don't like this, or I that. And it's just like shit, it's respected. Whatever it is what it is. And I'm like, look, at this point in time, a lot of these folks need to be that way with anything, with life, period. Even with being a parent, with dealing with relationships, with dealing with a friendship, anything. And we get lost in that shit a lot of times because we're trying to be, I don't know how we can say what we're trying to be like.
I wanted to get back to so like kind of like segueing back to, I want to get everybody opinion. Oh shoot! I did so good tonight. I'm so sorry. To what 27 was saying. I want to go down the line where everybody think about just 50-50 relationships, you know, in general. And like nowadays, like,
oh my God, yeah.
I forgot about that shit.
But I really want
reverse.
I really want to get like the
reverse.
final consensus on that from everybody. I want to start down there and then we come down.
Is it how we feel about it because of our current situation, or how we would prefer it if we could have
both?
Okay, cool.
Go ahead, James.
Nolo contendere.
No. You have to say why you.
I'm not. I don't want to get into this conversation. No. I'm not. No. It's not that. It's just.
So do you have a?
I've had it before. I've had this conversation before. Talked about it. I just don't want to do it anymore.
Geminis can never just answer the question.
That's correct. I can never just answer a question.
Well,
all right. So
that being said, I agree with 50.
Okay.
Yeah, 50-50 is good. Yep, I think it's great.
50.
He said I think it's great. But do you okay? No, but see, this
I want to get deep, but you want to stay at the shallow end.
And I'm gonna say this because I don't want to take a. But this is where the little conundrum comes in. Do you think it's great because for a selfish reason, or do you think it's great just because it's fair for both people? I think it depends on that too, because it's the intention.
All right, if I'm being serious, I think that if you find someone that you care about or whatever, and if you want to make it work, you make it work. If it has to be 50-50, if it has to be 70-30 sometimes, whatever. You make it work. If it's just about money,
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Stick it up your ass.
But see, that was you should have.
That was honest.
What's wrong with that?
There
was nothing wrong with that.
That's where I'm at.
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
That's just where I'm at right now.
So 7 whole days.
That's what you Beyonce, please.
And man, I forgot about that song, but Tony Braxton.
That was a hot song. That was Boomerang.
Which one?
Soundtrack.
7 whole days.
Hey.
Her sisters were in that song.
I can't take it, can't take it no more. I had about enough of you. I'd rather be on my own.
Yes.
I'd rather be on my
Okay.
honey. I could have beat anything about love. You would have been just
dancing. Could have had about it.
Baby. Hey. You know what? You know what's funny? I forgot who had brought it up to Tony Braxton. She was like, "Oh my God, I want to play all your songs at my wedding." She was like, "Hold up, no, why?" she was like, "All my songs are heartbreak songs." She was like, "You don't want that at your wedding." She was like, "Oh, but I just love your music." Like, yeah, that does kind of make sense. Why would you want?
Love should have brought you to me last night.
Yeah. Like, she might be right.
Okay, break my.
Yeah.
Turn it to a musical.
But yeah, like, so I just feel like I don't ever want nobody. Then this is like your cousin. So his cousin was on the podcast, and I don't want nobody to ever have like power to put me out nowhere. So yeah, we gonna both pay. I'm sorry, because some of this is mine and whatever of it is yours. Like, we'll figure that out. But of course, okay, so that's how I currently feel as a working woman that I don't want to be forever. So if it was like my perfect, like what I want, and you know, when I see the picture, I don't want to work. I'm over it. Support me, but like
Support.
I
Can I? So
I can't be nothing but me. So it's got to be the me that you met and that you see. So then he got to like this, you know. So
what is the whole push to be like some big powerful woman? It's like the most powerful thing you can be is a mother.
Yeah, I never wanted. You mean as far as like the working and all that?
And like,
that was
so
something I never
talk
endorsed.
About careers. And it's
I want to make it very clear. And it's funny he said it because remember all us women. Excuse me, Beyonce fucked up a lot of shit for us. I never wanted to be no independent woman. For the record.
Well, actually, blame that shit on TLC. Yeah. Because they wrote the songs for Destiny's Child. A lot of those songs.
Yeah, I never advocated for that. I would like the record to show I always wanted to be a stay-at-home wife and just have kids.
Yeah, you wanted to be a
girls
scrub.
grow up
in city girls for the new age shit.
Yeah. That's prostitution, right?
Like, god damn.
For real, ages.
But shouldn't girls grow up with like interests and talents and dreams and goals? So
and then beg later on to say, I don't want to do none of this shit.
Wait a minute, that's not begging.
But that also goes back to when we were younger. Look at the
It's not
Disney
begging,
movies.
sorry.
It's always a woman waiting to be saved by the prince.
Getting
the damsel in distress.
Yeah.
That's why Snow White, and that's why Snow White flopped.
You so silly.
Because they tried to veer from that shit.
Yeah, they pushed the narrative wrong. It should have been the prize that the prince was like picking out, that the princess picked him, or he actually acquired the princess, where we were taught like, no, he's got to choose you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you got to work for, make sure he chooses you, make sure you look a certain way, make sure you do this, make sure so we found our worth in being chosen by a man.
But that's what it is, though. That's what it is back in the day. So if we could erase all this ratchetness, right? Mm-hmm. I would value you for who you are.
That's
are you? But you are a flower in a field that has never been touched, and you will be my flower. Or whatever you want me to call it. If I want you a can of tuna, bro.
I ain't no tuna now.
Mike, she's a weed.
Like shit. You try to give her a good name, and she's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck you mean I'm pure? What the fuck you mean I'm pure, bitch? I got filth all over me, nigga."
No. Well, I'm just saying, here we go again with the double standard. Why as women, we got to be sitting up there like, really, okay, you 40 years old and you just 100% pure. No, but men can go out there and screw everything except for cats.
Can I?
And be still be treated with respect.
Can I get your? Can I breath?
Right. That's where I draw the line.
Can I respond though?
Catch your breath. Catch your breath.
In real life, it ain't got no alcohol in it.
He said wasn't no alcohol in it.
It ain't got no alcohol in it. Talking about something. Sip your lemonade for what? Is her throat parched?
Yeah, we gotta. Okay.
You need to give her a little sugar. But nah, for real though. But for real, I really do believe that. I think the best situation was when both parties tried to remain pure. So when I connected with you and you connected with me, we could both explore together and find out what best works for us before all of us sit here like if male or female, if I had 1,000 experiences, I'm gonna try to make that one person have those 1,000 experiences in one. And that's unfair. You don't get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I guess no, for me, and I haven't had 1,000. Let me put that on the record. I have not had 1,000 experiences, but with each experience,
speak for
it was different for the connection with that person. You know what I mean? Like now, it's like when I'm with my boy, that's special for us.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, mine. Okay, he just thinks about football. But you get what I'm saying? It's like a
minus his interests.
Right.
Everything's great about him, minus the things that he likes to do without me.
Minus his interests and passions. He's a great. But I am working on that.
Minus the things that keep him alive.
So speaking of this, do y'all really believe in soul ties? Like that whole, like if you slept with one person, then you sleep with somebody else, then all the spirits that person slept with, you bringing it to the other person. Y'all believe in all that?
I think that there's an energy exchange.
Scientifically, they say that when you're having sex with somebody and you're rubbing skin with each other, you're consistently swapping DNA samples with each other, and especially for the female that holds that shit. And it starts to be to where each partner that you have, you get to store that person's shit, and that's why they made a joke about it, and they was like, sometimes when you have a baby with somebody and you're like, damn, he looked like such and such, but even when you have a blood test, it's this nigga's baby, but it looks like this nigga. And a lot of times it's because of that.
And I think we absorb the energy of everybody we've come across. So I do believe in the soul ties thing, but I think like the direct soul ties with the person that you're sleeping with, but of course they are a sum of all the energy they've ever, so you kind of are, but it's like through that person, but so that's why, like, I think with sex, like it gets deep, and some people like to think it's not deep, but it gets deep. It gets deep.
That's just, I can only speak like I have never, when I was younger, we all did our thing, but I was always the one that would feelings. Like I cannot just screw somebody, you know what I'm saying? Especially like on a regular basis and they just mean nothing to me. Like I just can't do that. So like if somebody were to cheat on me, it would hurt me more. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, damn, like that's intimate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You took off your clothes. You had a chance to say, I don't want to do this. And you didn't. That's how I would look at it. Whereas like a guy was just like, I just fucked her. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not looking at it like that.
Right.
But I think and you know, say, you know, I really do believe that when it comes down to a woman being the carrier of a child, that y'all do have connection with who you're carrying, because it is not you know, us carrying, but y'all are carrying the seed of a man. Like no matter how, you know, well, we had the baby. No, you carried the baby.
Ooh. Wait a minute. What? No, we brought a soul. I brought a soul into this world. I carried a soul.
You nurtured it. You nurtured it to term.
Baby, and I had the power to terminate that seed, but I did not.
Right. You know what I'm saying? The government gave you that power. The government gave you that power. I
threw myself down some stairs. They had ways back in the day now. I never would. Hold on. I'm just saying I would never. That didn't even cross my mind.
I didn't even say give it. I'm gonna take it away.
Because we got way down.
I'm tipsy.
Yeah.
But anyway, but that shit. But I think all right. Two things. Create.
Soul ties.
I think two.
I gotta go in a minute.
Create.
Yes.
It's late. I think creating life should not be held to the point to where we can make jokes about just getting rid of life.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me stop.
All right.
Yeah, so let me.
And then part two of that, you hold the baby to term. The placenta is from the man. In the sperm cell, the seed that creates is from the man, right? And so there are two ties to that shit. It's never just a singular tie to it. But anyway,
what were we talking about?
50-50.
Yeah, we were talking about.
We went from 50-50 to placenta.
So can we talk about?
I feel like 50-50. It should be 50-50 because I think that everybody has individual dreams and goals, right? And if that person, like let's say, 7 worked her ass off to get to where she's at, she should not have the subject to take care of me and put her dreams and goals to the side, right? And I feel that same way. Like if I deal with somebody, I love to buy expensive stuff to do podcasting, and I like to do different things. And if I had to sit here and have to take care of somebody 24/7, that would make me depressed because I don't get to do the things that make me have fun no more. I'm sitting here worrying about taking care of little baby and little C note and Mama D because you know I'm just saying. But 50-50.
So what if you made like a lot of money?
If I made, then it would be different. But we're two average individuals that we don't make a lot of money.
Didn't always used to take. Well, back in the day, things were less expensive, but it just seemed like back then it wasn't that. And we were going through civil rights and getting our asses kicked, and they still were men that wanted to be head of the household and be
because we had to. Family. You couldn't even get a decent job back in the day. Women couldn't get decent jobs back in the day. So you had you.
So now that we can, oh shit.
Yeah, fuck a nigga. That's literally how y'all are. That is literally how y'all act now. That is literally
act like that.
I don't.
Right. I don't
either. Hold on. Can you give me a simple version of what you're talking about?
Okay, so
for an idiot, right? For me.
So all the way back, let's say even from when they started giving Section 8, right? And started giving rights to women and started giving incentives to women, and especially women with children, because women with children are connected to men. And with that being said, that they had every incentive in the world to say, fuck a nigga. Fuck a man. Fuck the man. Fuck the man. Fuck the man.
And
to the point to where y'all are so capable. Y'all get good jobs. Even though they were saying, well, we don't get paid good enough. Y'all make good money compared. Like, we're talking about everyday niggas in the black community. Black women make decent fucking money. They are either nurses, RNs, LPNs. They either work in some corporate building, federal building, or anything that can get the air flight control. I don't give a fuck what it is, but they got good jobs, and they try to say that they don't. A lot of these guys out here are pushing pennies, and if they are pushing pennies and they got a little money, they're paying child support and they're broke again. You know, so it's a lot of things that's holding that person behind, but there's a lot of things that incentivize fucking like basically saying fuck us. And even the music says fuck us, the TV says fuck us, the movie says fuck us, Tyler Perry says fuck us, everybody says fuck us. Fuck y'all. Yeah, of course. but that's why he wants women to hate us. Because if women hate us, where do we have to run to? Another nigga? You got me fucked up.
But I mean, yeah.
But that's how the society
we don't feel that way, you know.
Right, but the everyday woman, that's why I say it's a tug and pull, because the everyday nigga don't feel like what they say on TV.
Okay, now
and the everyday woman don't feel the same way. Most men want a good woman, but they try to follow what they see on TV.
Okay, but let me ask you this:
Stick with it.
That's called programming.
Yeah,
right.
That happens a lot. Conditioning. That happens a lot.
It's on purpose.
Yeah.
On purpose, yeah.
All communities.
It's on purpose.
If the man's not in the house, the boy can be rambunctious. And if the boy's rambunctious, he gets in that pipeline. The minute he's in that pipeline, he's my prisoner. And even though that he's a prisoner, do y'all know even with the 13th Amendment, it means that you're free. But when you get locked up, you are back in slavery. 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 So if we put your child in the pipeline because you don't have the nigga to check this nigga, you don't have that motherfucker that he fears. He don't fear mama, but he fear daddy. But mama don't respect him. Nobody respect him. So how the fuck he gonna respect him? So he see every man like, nigga, fuck you, nigga, I'm a man. No, nigga, you a little boy. And you ain't never got checked by a real man because your mama saying you the man of the house. Nigga, you a fucking boy. And we don't have that no more.
This is an unbreakable black man moment.
Let's talk about something more lighthearted.
Yeah,
Please.
Right.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say,
Billie.
Billie Eilish.
The fuck?
Edit.
You got to. Yeah, man.
Did you already say?
Let's go smoke a stogie, Mike. Come on, let's go smoke a cigarette. Let's take a break.
But you go
Let's take a quick break.
well,
let's finish out
the 50-50. Did you say? Well,
I
okay.
can't believe you.
I'll say for me, growing up, my parents, they had a joint account. Granted, my dad made more than my mom, but they put all their money into that, and then that's how they paid the bills. So I don't know if that's considered 50 or not, but I feel like people should just do what the fuck works for their relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if
that's
you
called
feel
a
like,
partnership. That's just what it's called, right
I have
there.
no problem with 50-50.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My thing is, it was like, you know, my grandparents raised me. My grandmother's very old school and crazy. But she always used to make me feel like if a guy didn't provide for you, if he didn't do this, then you stupid. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't have his own place, it was just like in my brain. So like even now, like we're not doing 50-50. He pays more than what he should if you want to really be fair. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the one with the car note and the car saying he still contributes anyway. But I still be feeling like, man, if he's not paying all the rent, am I being dumb? Am I being used? No. That's just what she would instill into me. And then at the same time, she was coming up when eggs were like 50 cents for 12.
But to piggyback on what you said, Seven, like I wouldn't want to be in a relationship where the man is paying for everything because I'd be like, at any minute he could leave me, and then I'm like, oh, so it's like
or kick me out,
bad to not contribute to something.
Yeah,
so I'm okay with.
But see, I don't want to be with someone where I have that fear they would do that.
If you get, it's just me,
dude.
But if you was a woman working,
I went to school, I'm in all this debt. You think I'm gonna sit at home and not do nothing?
But if you was a woman working and not paying the bills, how would you not have a nest egg?
Yeah, because my mom sure enough be putting money to the side.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And then and once you get to it, like you're not. No one's just moving in willy-nilly with just anyone. Exactly. Once you get to the point where you're moving in with someone, there has to be some type of. So it's either either you're destined to fail or you're destined to make it.
Very rarely.
And even if you're not contributing financially, you're still taking care of the house. Taking care of the kids and stuff like that.
This is my dream. Like if my man could just.
I know. This is my nightmare.
But no, like
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But no, like real, like if he could just take care of the main. I just want to rest, and and just like if I work, it's because I want to work. I'm like contributing stuff, like you said, to the house. Like, oh, I'm decorating, or when we go on a trip, I'll help us with this. So I just want to keep, my hair and nails done and stuff like that. Buy stuff for that kind of stuff. I don't want to feel like if I don't go to work, we gonna be living under a bridge type of thing.
Oh my God, when I come home from my hard day of work, I would love for my feet to get rubbed and my food would be fixed. Oh my God, when I wake up in the morning, I would love for breakfast to be already cooked for me and my clothes to be ironed, and I would love for a back rub at the long days that I have. But both are far-fetched.
That's a little far-fetched, but I still feel
hold on. A little far-fetched.
I'm saying doing all that shit and I still gotta work too.
But
if I have to stay at home, then I'll do all that. But that's what I'm saying. You want me to work the 9 to 5 and still do that?
No. I'm saying that if I was the full bed provider.
Because I still want to get the provisions.
I don't. But what is it?
This is not Oregon Trail. Like, what are you talking about? I just need to get my provisions.
But then all jokes aside, like when I do those things, it's not just I'm doing because I love you. You know what I'm saying? Number one. I don't ever want to feel like you a pimping and I'm your whole type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it, and I hope that you're providing for me because you love me. Yeah. And you love our family. So I feel like it sounds corny, but I feel like if that's the foundation, then it's going to work. I feel like as long as true love is really the foundation, in any percentage, it should work. And y'all gonna try to make it work, because guess what? If it's true, I'm not gonna worry that you're being selfish and try to hold back from me.
So I kind of think the conversation should start with like, what's your goals? What's your goals? Mm-hmm. And you talk about that. And so then you decide, all right, so we're both gonna work toward our goals, and we want to get to a certain place to be able to do A through Z. Mm-hmm. Once we're there, like, what's our plan? Like, can I want to stop working because we're here. Right. And if you don't, or maybe I don't work a full-time job, but I still do my passion and make money off of that, because I still want to do something. But like, I just feel like that's the conversation. It's the goals first. If you ain't got no goals, then shit.
But then again, that man might not mind, or whatever. But it's whatever works for y'all.
I said my hand was resting. I was just playing. But let me ask y'all this, ladies. Let me ask y'all this, right? I can't find a job, right? I'm a guy. Mm-hmm. I can't find a job. Nobody wants to hire me, but I cook. I clean up the house. I take care of the kids. I make sure they get home. They do their homework. I make sure everything's done. but you made way more money than me, and so you're the provider.
I would so do that, like, because the life that I currently live looks nothing like that every other week. So I can't even really, but to be a full, like, working, and I gotta be the mom, and I gotta do the bath, and I gotta do the homework, and I gotta do the clothes, and I gotta do, and then I gotta, here's me too, I gotta do that, and then here's you. So I would much rather somebody take all the extra stuff and handle it so that I can, like, do my thing. If it's that situation where, yeah, I make a lot more, so it just makes sense. Like, why would I give up the job? Because then we gotta give up.
But do you want it to be like, this is just a temporary thing, or this is just how it is?
Said, that's what I was just thinking. And she said, I just want to take it and give it all to them. And it's like, wait, this is not 50-50.
So, is the guy? Are you currently, like, are you looking for a job, or is it just kind of like, I'm a stay-at-home dad?
Like forever.
Yeah. That did not sound believable.
Yeah, I'm on the computer looking. I'm on the computer looking.
Looking at what? Looking at
casting call. But no. But look, so I'm asking that question. I'm saying this shamelessly, right? Mm-hmm. I'm saying this shamelessly. So when I first came home from, I used to be locked up, at one point in time, right? And so when I got home from being locked up, it was very difficult for me to find a job, right?
Which is bullshit.
And dumb as hell as I could be sometimes, I got married 3 months after being released. So I don't know.
No judgment.
To my daughter's mother, we cool, but that shit was crazy. But it lasted for 10 years and we were struggle buddies, but in our struggle, we had times where I would have a job, she didn't. She had a job, it just went back and forth. But then she grasped and she started to be able to, she got a job and she started to be able to, like, grow herself, right? When I met her, she already had 2 kids and we didn't have a kid together. But I helped her, and I always, like, helped her with her kids so she didn't have to have that burden. And so when she had to stay late and when she had to, like, go out of town or when she had to do whatever she had to do, she didn't have to worry about home and she could pursue her career. So that's why I was asking that question, just to see what y'all would say, because sometimes that situation blesses you at the same time. It all depends on how and who you get, because some guys will use that and use it and fuck things up. Yeah. Like, I used it as, by the time that she got home, and she could vouch for it. This shit's gonna be on fucking thingy. But by the time that she got home, food was cooked. Her kids didn't watch TV during the week. I made them read. And we went outside together. And everything, the laundry, everything was done, right? And all her friends used to pick on that shit. But in the midst of it, she was able to get herself to where she wanted to be in life. And I don't ever say that it's because of me. But I know what it's like when she would come home stressed out and I'm like, yo, everything's handled, so go in the room and go finish your shit. And
like, I have a mentor at work like that. Like, she's like a senior vice president. Like, I'm sure they make a lot of money, and her husband is a stay-at-home husband, and so he does everything. He cooks. They might have somebody that cleans. I don't know if he cleans. Like, she's doing her thing, and it just made more sense because he made probably half of what she makes, and they were able to do all the numbers and, like, look, this makes more sense. And he was probably like, I enjoy this. I want to make sure our daughter's good, and I got this. I got you. Go do you and blow this shit up. So we, you know, and I look like if it makes sense, like I'm not mad at it. I'm
For
really
them.
not.
For me, and not just like you said, like it's for them. For me, I
He's over there dying
because that and it sounded like the entire thing that you just said pretty much just boiled down to like I got a pretty good feeling about maids. And like,
my goodness.
Hey, in-house child care, maid service.
No, like,
it's not a bad thing. I'm not.
I mean, man,
But like y'all said, it's whatever works.
It's
For you.
whatever
And I hate to
works.
sound so flippant,
Yeah.
but like, cause like for me, I'm just a little tired. Like I've been, you know, like I moved out when I was like 19. I had, you know, my place, my car, and I just been working. I'm tired.
You want to live the soft life.
I do.
Yeah.
At least semi-soft, medium. You know what I'm saying? But I am tired, and that's life.
Yeah, and you want to.
Nigga, you gotta work.
You want to stop, don't you?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah. Guess what? That's not an option for me. I got to keep going. I never get to stop. I hope. I better find me a MILF. Maybe I can give me one of those, a rich one.
But that is y'all wrong.
But
That's the only thing I had to look for.
And I can't say
So-
what is input. I mean, I feel. I'm sorry.
I was raised, and like I said, I don't know how my grandparents were beforehand, but I was raised by them in their purest essence. And for me to sit there and watch pure essence, it used to have me wanting it, and a lot of times the people that outside ain't see what I seen, so you can't get
Well,
what
it
you
is
get.
refreshing to actually audibly hear two men saying, "I'm just gonna have to keep on working," because
Facts.
there's so many men.
But I was raised watching my grandfather come home from work. And the minute that he got home from work, he went straight to the backyard because he did security during the day, and then he worked on lawnmower engines and lawnmowers and little small engines at nighttime to make extra money. So my grandmother would always be in the kitchen cooking and making sure the house was straight. So he didn't have to do shit by the time that he go in the house. And even when he was in the down there, he would be in there till damn near in the middle of the fucking night, still working on shit. And I would be up there playing my fucking game. She would get done with a meal and call me from downstairs and like, hey, get this, fix this, and take that shit out there for your grandfather. Yeah. And I would sit there and watch him get done with whatever he would stop doing, whatever. And the minute that plate hit outside, he would stop doing whatever the fuck he was doing and appreciated his woman's food. Yeah. The minute he walked inside, he would slap on her ass, call her pet, and they would go into the room.
But I like a man who knows, and call me ditzy or whatever, but I like a man who just like kind of settles in his role as a man, just like women can settle in their role as one. Like my dad, I didn't grow up with my dad for whatever, but he was always in my life, right? Yeah. And he always provided for me. So I'll never forget, he came to visit because Brooke, my daughter, was having surgery. And he was spending the night and stuff. And it was like, you know, he took us out, you know, whatever we wanted to buy, we bought. But it was like, he woke up and he sat down at my dining room table like, where's my breakfast? Like, pretty much, like, and he was going to sit there all day until I got my ass in there and made some breakfast. But I respected that. Like, you know, no, I'm trying to show you I provided for you. You know what I'm saying? I expect you to provide for me in that way. You know what I mean? And he ate and he left his plate right there. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, well, damn. You know what I mean? But it was like, I could not get some people would get offended by that. Like,
and
what you trying to say?
I was just about to say that.
I was not offended.
Some people find glory in that shit. And some people find disgust in that. And that's where you have to find the difference.
Because he earned it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like a deadbeat dad that was still expecting me to do that. Just like a man you know, when I cook stuff or do stuff for Chip, my boyfriend, he did earn that. You know what I'm saying? Not only because I love him, but he did earn it. He deserves it.
He did the things for you to make sure that you was straight.
I'd be happy. Do
So
I always feel like it? No.
Straight. Of course.
But I do.
Okay. I don't want to disrupt. No.
Oh, no, you good.
I'm smoking a cigarette.
Oh, Lord.
It's like, I'm out this shit.
Right.
Fuck y'all.
Taking my Sade shirt with me.
I feel bad now because me and my dude, like, I'm not a breakfast person. I hate breakfast. When I wake up, I don't have to eat. I don't eat until like maybe lunchtime. So on the weekends, he's like, "Oh, so you're gonna cook breakfast?" I'm like, "I'm not a breakfast person. If I'm getting up, it's for you." And he was like, "Why do you have to make it seem like you're doing it for me? I don't like that. Like, you should So we don't get into it, but it's kind of like he was like, "You eat breakfast. Like, if I go get something, you said you're gonna want something, so you do want breakfast."
Yeah.
But I'm just like, but I don't like to cook breakfast. I don't know. It's weird. So I'm now that we're having this conversation, I'm like, okay, maybe I do need to like.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
She's pointing and looking at us in the microphones that way.
oh, she wanted.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know I talk really low.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm just talking about
Realize.
Talking about
breakfast in the morning. Yeah, I just need to make
But
that a priority and just make breakfast.
I know. I know. For me, my woman would not have to necessarily know how to cook because I like to cook myself.
That's
so
good.
it is something for me to like to wake up in. I'm an early bird anyway. I wake up super early, so I like to do that. So if I meet somebody, the wow factor is not because you can cook. You know, so you have to always know that individual as an individual like yours. Like you have to find out what it is for that person. Like your guy likes sports.
Yeah.
So you would know that. I know it might suck.
He loves sports apparently.
But you could find something that does it for him in sports. Like you said, you know, you might have a guy that likes when he wakes up in the morning and he spells coffee and bacon. And a lot of times because it's what he's raised on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so if it's something that person is raised on, the expectation is high. Now he don't always get it, but if you can provide it, just know that there's an extra level that you can make it with him. You know, or her, because at the same time, you know, something that I used to learn that was very silly for my grandmother. My grandmother used to love for me just to comb her hair.
Aww.
Please.
That's adorable.
But literally, you know, I would go in my grandmother's room and get her comb and just sit there, and when we have conversations, I would comb her hair while we had conversations. And so it slowly teaches you how to love and care for somebody.
Yeah.
And that's why even with my daughters, like, she's so aggravating. Like, she'll ignore me all day and then want cuddles and want to come lay in my bed for 5 minutes, get cuddling out the way, and then she's going back. I said, "Oh, okay, she must need a little love," and she got it. She got it, and now she's like, "All right, fuck you." Like, I don't need it no more, but I need it for and I never question it. Sometimes she'll hold me tight. You know, sometimes it's just I wanna lay next to you. Sometimes I could feel that something's wrong, and I'll just squeeze and
you
be
always
like,
know, like,
Like today, Brooklyn came in the room with me because we was about to call her little friend's mom for her to go out, and she came and she was like leaning on me. I was in heaven, you know what I mean? Because that's what I miss over there. I was like,
play it cool.
yeah, right. I had to play it off like, you know, I'm just looking like, yeah, what's her number? While she's on there, like, you know, I'm just like, oh my God, she's touching me. Oh my God, she has turned me into a sucker for real. Like,
That's so sweet though.
for real.
my daughter made me more sensitive towards like females.
that's good.
When my daughter first moved with me, we bumped heads kid like crazy. She used to be like, Dad, why do you have to be so aggressive? I was like, you need to learn how to deal with men. And so we used to clash so much when she first was together, when we first got together. But it was very awakening to know that women's emotionals are fragile.
Ooh, can I talk about that? So my dude is from New Orleans, and he is so aggressive. It is nothing that's like y'all heard him on the phone. So it's like when we first started dating, when he's talking like. An average person would take offense, but he'd be like, yo, I don't want, and I'm like, bruh, like, calm the fuck down. I was like, I'm not one of your homeboys. You gotta, this shit. I was like, you gotta calm it down. Much, and it's crazy because the other day, he was like, you taught me how to be more soft. He was like, because I'm not used to, and I was like, yeah, like, the way you talk to me, it hurts my fucking feelings. Like, I know you don't mean it that way, but you come across, it's hard.
And that's
like, you gotta calm it down. So, I appreciate that.
And
he
like,
grew from that.
I had to do that with my dad, too, because it was like, my dad was very like, you know, like y'all knew my dad, but like he was very like forceful at times, and you know, like just yell if he was upset. And I don't like to this day I don't deal with like yelling well. Like don't yell at me. It's very triggering, but you know, but it's like I had to kind of tell him like, because I have 3 brothers, 2 older, so it's like you had 2 sons, and then you're kind of talking to me the same way. It's like you can't talk to me like that. Like I don't deal well like that, because after you've done all that, then I don't think you like me. So I'm not gonna try to, you know, talk to you or you know, like no. So
see, and it's funny because like the men in my life, like my grandfather and my dad, they were very like quiet and reserved. Yeah, he was like peace, and they were like, you know, just like not punks, but like passive aggressive. Like they didn't like no confrontation. And if I be damned if Chip is not so passive aggressive. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot to get him mad. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like I took on kind of like my grandmother. We gonna say what the hell we got to say. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, that could be a bad thing.
No,
like,
it's not. No, it's not.
But no, it's the way that I say it though.
It could be
was
the
like,
way.
You know, right.
But,
I can't talk to him like my grandmother talked to my grandfather, because that was not good.
Most men, you know, they be like, men always look for crazy women, right? It's really not that men look for crazy women. Men are strong. And a lot of times a man that's strong wants a woman that's not strong but vicious. I need you to walk ahead of me. And you if somebody you ever see like certain niggas when they have a female that's very opinionated, or they I don't give a fuck, and he's just sitting back like, I wish a motherfucker.
But
because he wants her, because he does, like me for instance, right? I don't like doing all the talking and all that shit, right? And I don't like being a representation for myself sometimes. So if I had somebody that was up front or out front and it's like, yo, like, make motherfucker duck, this needs to be this and we need this to be this, and I'm like, that's what she said. Well, that's what she wants. Yeah, that's how I feel. You know. But we don't like the order. We don't got that a lot of times, and sometimes it feels so out of place because, like I said, y'all don't feel safe no more.
Well, see, like with Chip, I do. Like, you know what I mean? Because like I'm like the one that's always, you know, bubbly, and I'm gonna be talking. Until he get to know you, he just sitting there like,
that's something I do this.
You know, my sisters at first didn't like him. Like, what's wrong with him? Why is he so quiet? But then he opened up. But like you said, like he'll let me talk and all that. But it's like he looking. Cause he looking for it. Is a nigga looking at her the wrong way? Like he want to say something to her.
Right.
Am I gonna have to? He's actually had to say stuff to me like, hey, and you know, kind of tone it down. Because if somebody come at you, then I'm gonna be ready. I don't talk. You know what I mean? So, and he's skinny. I don't know whether he still has heart, which I love about him. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of both.
I had to save one of my exes one time because like I said, I like that type of shit, right? And so one time I was dating somebody, and she had started with two females that was outside of a car, and she was like, and I was trying to park, and they parked fucked up when I was trying to park at the same time, so she got mad about that shit. Me, I'm just, quiet. I'm like, I parked, I'm good. She got out the car like, this don't make no fucking sense that these motherfuckers can't park. And I'm looking,
get your ass
and
back.
look, and that's what I tried to tell him. And so the two girls turned around, and you could tell that's Ratchet 1 and Ratchet 2. I was like, Shawty, you about to get your ass whooped.
Right.
So I had to be like, y'all touch my girl, I promise you, I don't really fuck with women, but I'ma fuck y'all up. And so that's what you gonna do? You gonna hit a woman? I ain't had no intentions in hitting y'all, but I knew that y'all motherfuckers was gonna think twice about touching my woman.
But women need to stop doing that shit because it done got a lot of men killed.
I agree.
Don't do that shit. Sit your ass down.
I agree.
Don't try to escalate.
And if I do fight, hey, it's just gonna be me and her or whatever. You just make sure the police don't come. But I ain't finna be rah-rahing to no dudes and all that. Don't do that.
This day and age, it ain't
Stop doing
one-on-one
that.
these days. These days, it's 1 on 20.
Yeah, that's not cool.
And so when I seen that happen, I was like, Michael, what are you gonna do? I was like, man, shut up and just say something, nigga. You're big. I was like, shit.
I wouldn't want to have to put my man in a place to have to do that.
And you shouldn't. Yeah.
No. Not over some
I'm too old now anyway.
But this day and age, it happens.
It needs to stop. Yeah.
Like you could be a regular employee at McDonald's and somebody comes in and starts some shit with you.
I'm gonna walk
it
away.
Does not. It sounds good just walking away until somebody snatch that goddamn head.
Yeah, you think it's all
and pulls you back.
You think it's all fun and games till you get a fish fillet in the face.
But then that's when you done turned it physical. And now, it's sick of us.
It is.
It looks like it's still. Oh, that's
Well, no, the visual.
So we just audible now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Y'all done wore out y'all goddamn record.
Sexy singles. Press 1 if you would like a after dark.
Yeah.
Hello, you've reached the chat line, and this is where all the sexy singles around.
Press 9 for Tyrone.
You have a new message from Long Dick. Would you like to reply to
Press
Long
1
Dick?
Press
1.
The 30-year-old that you dated, what was his username?
I forgot, girl. That was years
But
ago.
all
I
using
remember his real name, and I'll say Dwight. I don't remember his last, but he needs to be exposed. Yeah. Dwight.
old ass nigga.
Preying on kids. On the chat
Like
line.
you came and got me from school, so you can't say you didn't know how old I was a minor. Oh, that's so. Can we cut that? I don't want.
Even though she only says your first name, you pervert.
We still coming for every Dwight.
You fucking pervert. We know a lot of Dwights.
Yeah. You fucking gay bitch.
Thank you.
The only Dwight I know is from The Office, so that's a character.
So I guess since we out of film and we are at almost 3 hours in,
Oh wow, that went by fast.
It sure did.
I enjoyed y'all.
This is so much fun.
I appreciate everybody coming by,
gosh.
and yeah, this was an amazing conversation.
Like, it's more that we need to talk about.
I know we didn't even get to the
Right.
juice.
Oh, yeah. We'll be back. We need to make this happen ASAP.
Again. Yes.
And also, I don't know if Seven was mentioning it, but I'm trying to create a network. And I have I want to have a couple of slots, and I would love for y'all if y'all create a show that, I would help y'all with it. You know what I
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If we can come up with a name.
Right. We get to a name. What did we say out there, girl?
Girl, it's just us. But
Yeah.
You might as well
When
just
you
call
read
it that. Girl, it's just us.
mean? Girl, it's just us. Yeah. Girl, it's just us.
I like say. What was it? Say that.
Say it, sis.
Say it, sis.
We should just. That's because we fell in love with it.
Yeah. Keep it.
So be on the lookout for Say It Sis or whatever. Say that sis.
Or whatever.
Or whatever they come up. Whatever they finalize and come up with.
Say that sis.
But just know that,
God damn it.
we are working, and don't forget about climbing out of Pandora's box. It's still in the making. Climbing out of Pandora's box will be out soon.
How did you get in?
Her name is Pandora, and he climbed out of her box.
Well, how did he get in the box to climb?
That's what I'm saying. What is this a porn?
What is the box?
No, for real. What is this?
Is it certain parts? Because how did he get in the box? I'm curious.
Do you see how degenerative this generation has become?
I'm just listening. Like, oh,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, give it to me. All of it. All the sauce.
Climbing out of Pandora's box.
Was it hard to get out?
Is this a porn?
Sometimes.
It's like, no, it's not a porn.
Sometimes you can get lost in Pandora's
It
box.
it does sound like it.
It does sound like a porn.
So they
Something that's gonna be on Tubi.
So it would. I think Tubi would love my movie.
Tubi has some good movies though.
I think Tubi would love.
I agree.
I got enough equipment to do my own Tubi movie. Damn it, I got a lot of stuff in that closet. God damn it. And
actors.
and I know it. I'm telling you.
You know what you got in the closet.
Don't worry about what I got in that closet over there. You know what I mean?
That's why I said 50 Shades of Grey.
That too.
That's what a card is out of the memory card is out of space.
Right. That's like Jack and Jill.
I don't want to know.
Okay,
Memory card is out of space.
I got a lot of things going on in that shed. You know what I mean? I'm just playing. He said, edit.
One more.
He said, the name again. Your name is so popular.
Oh, you did just
seven.
say it again.
Sorry,
I didn't even
7.
realize
Yeah.
that.
See, I'm trying to save you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Sorry.
They ain't gonna be sitting out there. You know I got fired today. For what?
No, don't even put that in.
It's erased. It's erased instantly. You're never getting fired. You're getting promoted tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Speak that into existence.
I want to do so much before we go out. First impressions, like what did we get from each other? Anybody want to go first?
Go ahead.
What?
I know y'all.
Right, so I ain't got nothing to say because I've seen everybody before.
Yeah.
You would like to know our impressions on you guys?
Yeah, like how
did we do?
Yeah, first impressions or whatever. I guess first impression on the host. It was like I wouldn't know that you went through a lot of stuff that you went through. I was like, oh damn. You know what I'm saying? I really do think you were a hard worker and you not one of them lazy men that just want to make excuses. I really do think you came up. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really commendable.
Thank you. I appreciate
James, you can turn his mic back on. I think. He's looking at you. Hi.
Grandma.
Go ahead.
It's real. I think you're really cool, really laid back. I think that you keep a lot of things in, afraid of how somebody might respond when you really do have good things to say and you should say it more. That's what I think. So.
Oh, look at it.
I don't want to say it, and then you say something
Sorry, D-Buns.
Something that's funny is we had a conversation just early. He probably get mad at me for saying this. But he was questioning about coming period because sometimes he feels like he put his foot in his mouth. And I told him, I said a lot of times that makes good for good entertainment and good, conversation.
I don't want to be a fucking clown though. That's what I don't want to do. That's kind of what I was getting at.
Yeah, nobody feels like you're a clown.
I know. All right.
I think we all had like not me today, but like, everybody was kind of feeling. I did. Everybody was kind of feeling a way like, I don't know about this, or I don't want to do that, or I don't. Everybody's coming into it thinking something, but nobody, like most of the people who watch podcasts are watching it because they enjoy the people,
the personality of the person.
So they're coming with love. They're coming with good energy. Hopefully, I mean, there are the haters, but we don't
Fuck
care
you,
about
haters.
that. Right.
That's what you had to tell me.
That's what I said earlier.
I don't want to be on camera today. It's like, fuck them.
Yes.
I'm like, you know what?
Those are not our people.
Right.
The people that hype us up and
Listen,
There's a lot of
the
keyboard
coolest,
gangsters out
the
there.
the coolest thing about stuff like this is you never know who wants to listen to you.
Yeah.
So the coolest thing about the Unbreakable Black Man podcast, my second most popular group of individuals that listen to me is from Germany.
Wow.
Number 2. Number 3, Hong Kong.
Shout out whites again. Germany. Here we go, baby.
Okay. So, what were your first impressions of Billie?
Billie.
Are we actually doing this?
Yes.
What are your all right? I think cool. I think you're all cool. Yeah, you're all cool.
I want you to say how you really feel.
Yeah.
Like the surface. How do you
Let's
get some substance in there?
These guys are cool.
Cooperate.
What is it with this all culture?
We've been doing this.
It's been going this whole night.
Because I feel like there's more, but he's just
It is.
very shy.
They're trying to pull shit out.
He's an onion.
there.
He's trying
It's
to.
there.
They're trying to peel back the onion.
Oh well, I'm an ogre.
Climb out of Pandora's box.
I'm a. Oh, who said that?
Safe space.
Join us.
Oh, no!
Scooch over to the
No,
other
stay the
side.
fuck out my box.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my swamp, dude.
Shrek. He's Shrek right now.
That's funny.
I think my first impressions on you guys was very bubbly from the jump. So when I was
making noise.
I was
Right, he was like-
even before Billie got here, I could hear you guys' conversation from the shower. I'm sitting here like I thought everybody was already here. I swear to God. I said, oh, they both must have got here already. And I'm sitting here trying to get myself together and get ready. I come out there and it's just 2 of you. And I'm like, where was the crowd? Like, I heard multiple people talking. But just with that right there, I was like, this will be cool because, you don't want nobody that's a mute. You don't want nobody that don't have no personality. You want them to have personality. And then when Billie came in, it seemed to be right. Hey, as y'all see, y'all hear every time we say Billie, everybody starts laughing. So figure this shit out. Her name's not Billie.
I think of a different name.
Like that, it gotta be a joke. Like everybody.
I just watched Sex Life.
Her name.
There was
There's a
like,
show on Netflix called Sex Life, and her name is Billie. And that's the first name I thought.
Bro,
Billie.
bro, she was looking around going, who's Billie?
Right.
She forgot that was her name.
Gotta come up with another name. All right, Billie is
And
out.
I love it when people could be real on microphone. Some people are scared to say how they feel on microphone.
Yeah.
But for me, I ain't gonna lie, when I first crunked this up, me and James, we worked together, we've been working together for years. And we've switched between 3 companies together.
Oh.
And I remember when I first started this, I used to feel so weird. But it felt so nice and so cool to hear myself back and hear the things that I would say and my thoughts and those things. And I would be like, oh my God, you're right, motherfucker. I'll be sitting here talking to myself. Because, it's a very different experience, and it's cool to be able to experience it with a group of people because you get to you'll listen to this episode 3, 4, 5 times and get something new every time out of it. It's
He can't wait until they get out.
Like, so you gotta
what her ass and got on there.
Oh my gosh. That's sweet.
You didn't. Not nothing he probably don't already.
Yeah.
Right.
So as we come up on 3 hours, I'm gonna go ahead and close this thing on out, and just thanks everybody that came out today and experienced the Unbreakable Black Man podcast experience. And I hope that you guys come out more.
Thank you so much.
Nah, ain't no problem. I hope that y'all come out more. You know, I enjoyed it.
This has been
Have
fun.
some unfinished business.
I do.
It was really nice meeting you
layers
guys.
off.
Nice to meet you too, James.
We did. Like with the eyes, like hold up, they can't see it, so we gotta tell them. She rolled her eyes when she said that.
I think they heard their
Jokingly.
They heard it in her voice.
That's fine.
He said that's fine.
You and you and you and you and you're gonna love me.
We can't have anything.